guys for coming out.
Thank you guys so much. It means a lot.
You must
we even have a few females here, brought here against their will, I'm sure.
Look at the bartender. Get it. Get it. Go, girl.
I was Danish. I was O'Neill. So I can tell you how they both feel. It's a free podcast, so it's a fucking good deal. They call it Danish. Danish and O'Neill. 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 Danish and O'Neill.
Oh, boy.
Tell me what you really want all night. No one's up and down this if I make my name. Want it, bought it, and want it, put on it.
Eleanor, do you know who
Was that extra?
Do you know who that was? That last song?
I mean, what's it? Lahai? The Bushman?
No.
He wishes.
Yeah. That was Steven Seagal and his band Mojo Priest.
Oh, wow.
And he said, we want the punani. But he has been known to take the punani, allegedly.
Allegedly.
Yes.
Now, you go with eccentric dressers like the Dice Man. Would you ever consider dating Steven Seagal?
No.
Don't do the kimono, Eleanor. Don't stoop to it.
Oh, is that below?
That is the
rhinestones and
yeah, my
fingerless
dad
gloves.
would be upset.
With kimonos?
Yeah, you
All
know
right.
that.
Would that be the worst thing you could bring home? A guy with a
Asian?
kimono?
Oh, a kimono. Yeah, no, there's worse.
What's worse?
It's none of my business. I can't say it out loud.
Why? Your dad's not here.
Oh, okay.
You're going to affect your dad's typewriting business? And
yes, it's very upsetting.
I'm going to say
You
that
could lose business.
I'm going to say that technology has affected the business more than you ever will. By the way, welcome to the Danish and O'Neill podcast,
Woo!
live
AKA,
from All Things Comedy. Packed house here.
it's
Yeah.
amazing.
This is great.
We were
8:30.
nervous. When we were looking, there was like no one here.
We had this young man right here. He was here early, and I go, well, this might be the only guy.
It's like the kids who have, you heard about these kids? They have birthday parties and no one shows up.
Oh, I
it's like
love
a new
it.
thing. And then
I love it.
Then the parents are like, oh, how do I celebrate? I'll take a picture of them so it goes viral, so
Yeah.
it gets even more attention. But then it happened in Phoenix, and the Phoenix Suns were like, we got your back, and then the kid hung out with the Phoenix Suns.
What fucking
Aw.
like 7-year-old kid wants to hang out with like 30-year-old athletes? You know what I mean? That sounds like the worst fucking party ever.
I guess a kid who has zero friends is like, I'll
I'll
take
take
the
whatever
Phoenix
he can
Suns
get.
over zero.
Yeah.
Dude, I would love it. I would be like, look, stop being a fucking dork, and maybe you'll have some friends, and then we'll for the birthday party.
That's your parental advice?
yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah, that's terrible. Like they have nothing in common. A 7-year-old and professional basketball players. What's that
They could
conversation
play basketball
like?
all day. They could dribble.
Who knows, though? They could have taken him to like a strip club or something.
That's
after.
true. I didn't
That's
think of that.
Yeah.
That could work.
I mean, I don't know who's on the Suns right now, but maybe that's what they're into.
Oh, well, it is a good turnout for 8:30. There's a lot of other things that you guys could be doing. I don't want to tell you what they are because I don't want you to
Don't
get up and
tell
leave.
them.
But
There's a few local proms going on tonight,
Why are you
which is
looking at
weird
your
in
watch?
October.
You don't
No, I
have
think
anywhere
this
to
is
go. I've already
homecoming
seen
time.
you naked. You sit still.
oh, so earlier today, you guys were involved. Well, this gentleman just left.
Hopefully you went to shower. That's a sin.
You were involved in the gay porno script that Punch Drunk did, but you think there might be a conspiracy because after that was over, Sam Tripoli was supposed to put a hot dog in his anus, and you think that he slipped it between his thighs. This guy knows.
Oh, you saw it.
This is like the Zapruder film being
Are you a
fucking looked at.
professional? Like,
Call up Tripoli? Dude, I don't want him to freak the fuck out. Like, he will freak the
Here's what he
fuck
would
out.
say. Oh, why would I fucking do that, bro? Fucking real, dog.
I watched somebody confront him, and I was very nervous. It made me very nervous because you don't know what's going to happen. You might get blocked in real life.
So you're saying his thighs are so big that he can hide food items
No.
in between?
Dude,
like it's sifted in between the hair or
it's an
something?
old prostitute trick. Look, this isn't from experience.
You're
I'm
saying
just telling you, like,
a friend of yours told you
a
this?
friend of mine. No, in like the 1800s.
Oh, shit.
I'm telling you, this is
You
true.
finally figured out time travel?
No.
That's
Oh,
amazing.
I'd be sucking my own dick right now if I had discovered time travel. There'd be an old man up here 69ing with me.
He said that on a podcast called Boner City, so I believe him.
I think all these people that are here now probably have gone through the entire catalog.
And they're proud
They're
of
diehards. So, yeah, back then, when you used to just have sex with street prostitutes in the street, they would always face the wall, and then they would squeeze their thighs together to make you think that you were having sex with their vaginas, but it was just, it was thigh fucking.
Wow.
it. Maybe that's better, though.
Pretty clever.
I mean, there's less
Can't get
disease.
pregnant.
Yeah, who wants like a hooker baby? Then you just fucking thigh. I mean, I should have thought of that, and maybe I wouldn't be in the predicament I am now.
Wait a minute.
This is true.
She's like, it's my armpit. And I was like, why is it between your legs? This is weird.
I used to watch an old porno in the 80s, Pleasure So Deep, and
I
they
was
had
not
an,
in it.
that was a
they
good
had an
one.
armpit fucking scene in it.
First one or second one?
No, it was the first one. I don't know if they ever made a sequel, but there were a lot of unanswered questions in the first one, so maybe it warranted a sequel.
Was the pleasure so deep?
Yeah, that guy had a pretty
Could've
big
been.
hog. This was European and it was dubbed
Ooh.
over.
Oh, shit.
This is like from the motel porno stash.
Which
That's
you
pretty
should
good.
auction off, by the way. To this room, I think.
Does anybody have
have
a
it?
beta player?
You have a lot of porn?
We actually threw it all away.
we?
Like my mom and I. That's the truth. She goes, "Do you want any of this?" And I was like, "No." She's like, "All right, well, we're gonna be throwing it away."
Like,
Like
should-
200 porno tapes.
Should we have an estate sale or just throw it away?
I go, "Mom, the internet." I was like, "Nobody needs this stuff anymore." But then I thought about it, and I should have uploaded it onto Pornhub
Yeah.
because there's a lot of classics in there that you're not gonna find.
Or you
They
should
don't
have
make
gone
them that
to.
well anymore.
No, I know.
You should have gone to Antique Roadshow.
It's a good point. Yeah.
Like, how much are these gonna get a?
the
Or
guy's like, "Let me watch them first, and I'll let you know."
or Pawn Stars.
Ooh, that
Oh.
could be good.
Chumley.
The old man's dead.
But he's still alive in my heart. That guy wants to come in,
Oh.
but he's got dogs, so he can't.
No, we allow dogs
That's true.
I'm here.
as long as.
Oh, Eleanor, come on.
Oh, 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 oh.
That self-deprecating humor is going to get you nowhere in this
I
room.
know, you're right. You're right.
We were gonna have him shut off the house lights, but evidently that turns off all the power.
To the whole
make it a
grid?
little more intimate.
to the whole block?
Yeah, maybe. Just have the Christmas lights and us. But
I think that would
didn't
be
fly.
sexy.
So Eleanor, thanks
Yes.
for joining us. We did do a podcast earlier.
Yeah,
called
thanks
the
for
Comedy
having
Store
me.
podcast with Argus Hamilton.
Thank you guys for. I was very tired, so I feel like you guys.
You take a
brought
nap?
the podcast up. I did not take a.
No nap.
Oh,
No.
so you're even more tired now.
No,
Thank
no,
you for
I did a
bringing
little
that
coke.
energy.
I'm fine.
Weren't you in Toronto yesterday?
Yeah,
Then you did a spot at the Comedy Store last night?
and a podcast.
Then you drove here?
Yeah.
Jesus, hardest working
Come
woman in
on.
show
Yeah,
do
no
it.
kidding. Give her a round of applause.
Eleanor.
You
for
don't,
that.
no, don't.
Why not? What were you doing in Toronto?
I had to do a private gig.
Yeah, I had to buy some new goggles for my basketball league. Toronto's got the best stuff.
Is that the private gig you had to do?
No, he wasn't
New
with
shooter
me.
glasses?
He wasn't with me. I was with
Eleanor,
other
if you
people.
got any of the shops up there, you got to get me some stuff. Did he give you a list?
Yes, Canadian Goose. Anything Canadian Goose.
What
That's
does that
a
mean?
brand. It's a brand. He loves their hats. He loves their
Is
jackets.
it goose feathers?
I guess. I
Do they
don't
make
know. I
good
can't
rave
afford
pants?
it.
Because he wears those rave pants sometimes.
No, he gave them all away to you.
I know, those things
Yeah,
are the
you
best
love those
things I've ever
things.
seen.
Did you ever see him in those?
Yeah,
Oh,
no,
you-
I walk around the streets all the
you
time
should-
with them, so I'm
You should
shocked you
ask
haven't
for
seen me in
pictures
them.
of it.
Who knew the Dice Man was a Canadian goose wearer? And I don't even know what Canadian goose is.
Look at it. It's really good. Like, he bought a $60 skull cap, and I'm like, dude, you can get those for $10.
But it's not
what
Canadian
the fuck are you
goose.
talking about?
It's really weird. And
Does
then
he
he
report-
lost it in Pittsburgh.
Does he
so-
report it when he flies, like stuff he bought out of the country?
Oh, like
4
duty
Canadian
free?
goose skull caps.
When he comes back into the country, people are like, yeah, you don't have to claim that. Just fucking go through.
No, he's just trying to show off the customs, though. Like, you heard of the goose? Everyone's doing it above the border. The place up there.
Above the border.
Yeah, up there. That direction.
He just points.
Yeah, there.
Yeah, he doesn't.
They're
Points straight up.
They're like, sir,
you know
heaven?
where it is.
Are you talking about heaven? No, there. The place above us.
You're an
Not the
idiot.
one below.
You guys are so mean.
Why?
Picking on him. He wasn't with me. I was by myself up there.
What gig were you doing?
Okay, I wasn't by
Is this
myself.
one of
I
those
was with
gigs where
Wheels.
like a sultan brings you in, and then you realize you got to fuck like a whole palace.
I really thought it was going to be that.
Would you do one of those gigs?
Possibly.
Wait, you were with
Okay.
Wheels, you said?
I was with
Yeah,
Wheels.
yeah. We can go to
Oh
Toronto,
my
in and
God.
out. It's a quick cash grab.
Wheels
Yeah.
was emceeing,
Yeah.
and then Sue Costello and myself.
How many people were there?
Did you say Lou Costello?
Sue, not Lou. What's wrong with you?
Abbott and Costello?
Sue Costello.
I
She's
don't
a
know.
comic from Boston. From
Yeah.
Southie, actually.
Yeah.
Oh,
So-
no, Dorchester.
So Wheels, you opened and then Wheels headlined.
No. Wheels was emceeing.
Okay.
I headlined.
Okay.
Sue featured.
Okay.
So-
and
and
he
it
was
was-
just there to take a
There was about
portion of your paycheck.
400 people, 500 people.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, all men. Very exciting.
Not one woman.
No,
What was
there
it?
was about 4 girls that were hired. They made them wear red too, because I guess they were just bringing in a bunch of bulls. I don't understand. Like they had to follow them in. They were like, "We'll see you."
What
and
was
they were
this
really
for?
hot girls. I don't. It was a fundraiser.
Hey, don't ask any questions.
What was the fundraiser for? To free those 4 girls that were at the fucking show? What? I mean, that sounds like a weird.
If I yell run,
Was this a pro sex trafficking?
Eleanor, let's leave,
It was
fundraiser?
Toronto. I didn't ask any questions. They paid me
Like-
in American money.
Okay.
Thank God.
They're like, we're raising money to get bigger buses to haul more women into Canada to fuck.
yeah.
let's
but
leave an Uber running out front just in case. You never know when you're gonna get out of here in a hurry.
Wheels. That's not real. No, we
How'd
did.
the gig go?
The gig was great. Guys were great. I roasted most of the guys, and it was fun.
Did you set a gangbang record?
No, there was a
Oh.
priest in the front row. How embarrassing.
That was one of the 500 men?
Yeah.
There was a priest in the front row.
I know. Well, it was all Italians, and Italians, for some reason, they always
This
have a
sounds like
priest.
the weirdest gig ever. You have a bunch of Italians in Canada.
Why everything
all
I
men.
do is suspicious.
Was he
Theo.
wearing the
'Cause
uniform?
you do really niche gigs.
Like, I mean, yeah. So I need the money. It's good money.
Was
I
he
know
wearing,
how to find
you
the
need
money.
We're paying you well to be here right now.
You know what I mean. I know you guys are paying me top dollar.
Was the guy wearing the
It's a
priest
hot
uniform?
dog in my asshole.
That was an earlier show, but yeah, we're gonna do a callback to
That's
it.
our new podcast, Hot Dog in Your Asshole.
Was the priest wearing the uniform?
Yes. Yes. So
he had the garb
I
on?
know. So I
No
roasted
way.
him. So I'll be in hell. And
Yeah, you're
and-
like a
Oh my
diehard
God.
what Catholic?
Yeah, and Sue Costello was like, "Why'd you pick on the priest first? What's wrong with you?"
Oh
But
man.
he wasn't right there. He was like a sore thumb. I'm like, and then I was flirting with a young guy in the front row, and I said to the priest, "He's mine. Plus, he's too old for you."
Oh,
Whoa.
Eleanor
Whoa.
shoehorning bits into the podcast. Look
fuck?
at that.
The
I just-
Canadian archdiocese.
when you find
gonna
out that
come
I went
after
to
you.
hell, I want you to know why.
Did
That's
you go on
all.
any toboggan rides to take you back to your
No, I
childhood
didn't,
up
but it was
there?
very cold. It was cold up there. I would have loved to go on a toboggan ride.
You can ride this guy's toboggan over
You have a
here.
toboggan?
In his
Yeah,
pants.
His pants right
Hell
there.
yeah.
This guy needs to, shake some of that stuff that he did earlier off of him.
He's only into thigh fucking though. He's in
Yeah, my-
1800s.
I don't know. My thighs might be too thin.
They should have taught that
It might
in
not
high
work
school.
for me. I have a gap.
What that like thigh fucking's better than abstinence?
Yeah.
Sorry.
I would have
Couple
thigh
whores.
fucked the shit out of so many people. I think people would be more willing to thigh fuck than regular fuck.
Of course.
In high school, you would have thigh fucked, right?
I think he has.
Oh,
Who
this
says
fucking
I
guy,
didn't?
he's already, it's like, bro, you fucking, what you're
I
talking
feel
about
like,
is hack.
yeah, you
Been
could
doing
have
this for
been,
years.
you could have missed and not known you were thigh fucking, but kept going. Yeah. Who's going to tell you? They're like, oh, thank God that didn't go in.
I'm being thigh fucked right now. In this chair.
Thigh fuck.
How's
Sounds
it
like a-
feel?
It feels weird. It feels good. I don't know.
Do you want to do the Toronto gig with me next time?
I would love to. All dudes? Yeah, perfect.
You just have to roast them, like shit on people, like we're doing to this poor guy.
Oh, this guy's good. Yeah, just a bunch of priests and just make
No,
fun
no,
of
no,
them?
not a bunch
500
of
priests. In Eleanor. Eleanor. That's your new name.
Eleanor.
Yeah.
Is,
well, that's where
is
I'll-
Wheels going to be there?
Yeah. I actually founded Toronto.
I don't.
Oh, is that
yeah.
true?
It was
I
called
guess
Wheels Onto for a while, but I thought Toronto was better.
Okay, a little less vain.
Wheels,
to
if you're
name it.
there, I need the Canadian goose slippers. My feet are freezing.
good idea.
Wait,
Yeah,
how does
for
a skull
Christmas.
cap made of Canadian geese? Isn't it just knitted?
I don't know, and he lost it too. So he spent 2 days in Pittsburgh looking for it.
I would pay money to see Dice walking the streets of Pittsburgh. Have you seen a Canadian goose feather hat?
I hired
Like, who?
him.
What?
He's like, I hired a private eye to track it down.
Yeah, I'm a private eye.
Well, anyway.
You're not a private eye wheels. You're a stalker. It's different.
How dare you?
He's creepy.
Eleanor, a lot of people here are. Raise your hand if you love 7-Up cakes.
Yeah, why didn't you bring one for our
Because
audience?
it's a lot to make. I was in Toronto yesterday. I had to do.
In all my time knowing you, you've never made one, though.
Yeah.
Not for anybody's birthday, your boyfriend Ari Shafir's birthday.
Whoa.
You dated Ari?
I did not date Ari.
You
I'm
didn't
surprised
date
you
him?
didn't shove the hot dog in his ass because you're like, I know how this goes. I'll get in there.
She's like, you need relish.
As a lube.
You dated Ari.
I never dated Ari.
You
We
didn't go
went
to-
to lunch together.
That's
A lunch date.
We were working together.
That's a date? That counts.
During the day, he was like, "You want to go
Did you
get
say
lunch?"
during?
During the day.
During?
What's Doring?
I don't understand. During?
During the day.
Is Doring the place?
Okay.
During the day. How do you say it?
It's
Now I
during.
can't talk.
There's a U. It's-
During the
I really
day,
shouldn't
that's
be
what he
one
said.
because I say like tolerate and stuff like that. But
say everything wrong.
during is kind of weird.
During the day. Is
So
that right?
During.
During the day.
There
I
you go.
fucking hate you.
Beautiful. Sounded great.
During the day, we went to lunch. We were working. Both of us were working.
At the
and
Comedy Store?
At the world famous, yeah.
Did you feel pressure to say yes because he had power over you at the time?
No, I had power over him.
Do you feel like
Do you think he felt pressure
Yeah,
to say
to-
yes because you had power
He
over
asked
him?
me.
he felt pressure to ask her out because she had power over
Yeah,
him?
this is Me Too written
Yeah.
all over it.
Like
but
he
you're on
said-
the receiving end of, or whatever the bad end is.
But nothing happened except for I got bit by a dog.
And that dog's name was Ari.
He thought it was so funny. 'Cause
Was there thigh fucking? Did you strap one on and fuck Ari's thighs?
Plus
Oh,
our-
she would still have the bruises on the back of her legs if that happened.
From those
balls swinging.
Oh.
It's like
Supposedly-
the office balls Ari's
When
once
his-
they get moving together.
Ari's got a side gig wrecking hotels with those fucking things.
When his balls were swinging today, all I could think about was you guys talking about. You said you were swinging from his
Oh, yeah,
balls
like a
once.
tire
And Jeff
swing.
said like a tire, and that's all I could see was you on his balls swinging. I don't know why.
Those
I
aren't
threw it.
balls you hang on to. You got to get your whole body over.
Is this, wait, why are
Is
you
everything
holding a
okay,
microphone?
Brenton?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, okay,
Oh,
okay. We've
Any
got the.
specific word or?
Who are we going to
Is this
here?
the All Things Comedy Gazette? Okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
let's talk about a gazette.
Go
You
to
guys are.
BetDSI, DO 101, everybody.
That is true.
If you like gambling and you like us, BetDSI, DO
Hey, did you know they
101.
had an All Things Comedy Gazette? Did you guys write that one too?
Yeah, I wrote that.
We've never written a Gazette in our life.
That's not true. They both wrote the Comedy Store Gazette.
If you want to bet on whether Sam Tripoli actually put that hot dog in his asshole, go to BetDSI. Use the promo code DO101. Uh-oh, what happened? Jeff just left the show. He's
Jeff,
like, "I'm
why are
fucking
you mad? Because I said that?
quitting." Uh-oh.
What's-
He's getting a talking to
He's
by
mad.
the sound guy. Oh, he's
Oh,
like, no, I'm not
what?
done reprimanding you.
Get back
over
here.
here.
Yeah, he called me over. He said, sit on my lap to hear this. And I said, so it's when Aaron calls you over to the office, you go over to the office.
That's true.
Absolutely.
What was it? Was everything okay?
Everything's cool.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Eleanor, what do you want to talk about? I was actually thinking that at some point we should interview some people in the crowd as well.
I agree. I
The
think
great
that's
white bread's here, and he survived a hellacious
I
car
know.
accident.
Do you want to relive the horrific accident that you were in?
Oh,
Okay.
shit.
So sorry. I apologize. This guy's like, I'll fucking tell a story. He wasn't
Yeah, I
even
was
called
like-
on.
Wait, who got in an accident over there?
White bread.
No, behind you.
The great white bread. How dare you?
You don't know who that is? He was here last year, Eleanor. Where were you?
Great white bread? I'm sorry. I love that.
I think
Thank
the
you
white
for
bread's
coming.
been here a while. Maybe had a few drinks. So, yeah.
I promise I'm gonna make them a 7-Up cake. I can't promise all of you guys. I'll make a 7-Up cake. You want one too? How do I ship it? Where do you live? Oh, great.
This guy's
Now I
gonna
have
drive to pick up.
stalkers.
It's not that good, sir. It's,
Yes,
I
it
mean,
is.
It's all right, but it's not worth
How
whatever.
about,
how
let
many
me
hours
ask you
drive
this. Have you ever
gotta-
had a whiskey cake?
What the fuck are you talking about?
Does Philadelphia only
Oh
do
my
beverage
God.
cakes? They never heard of. They're like only coffee cake, whiskey cake, and 7-Up cake.
I once
That's
had a
it.
Bud Light pie.
That's Eleanor's mom's favorite, other
But
than
it
the
is
7-Up.
a whiskey cake.
No,
It's
Bud
my
Light pie.
absolute favorite.
Does she just wring the whiskey out and throw the cake out? It's like, what are you talking about? A whiskey cake? Has anybody in here ever had a whiskey cake?
Or heard of
Dude,
one?
it's
guy has-
amazing. Thank you.
What is it? It's just
Okay.
what is it?
It's the same thing.
Dude, you look like
What?
a police sketch right now. Like if you're looking, if there's like a guy who's wanted, I think you fit the bill for a lot of people here.
He also looks like a Mexican DMC from Run DMC.
That's true too.
I
the
like
glasses.
that. I like that. So wait, you've had one? What'd you say with the chocolate?
He said whiskey's in the chocolate. I was like, oh, we just shoot it into our asshole straight up.
Oh no, she didn't make chocolate. There's
Oh, do you just take angel food cake and dip it in a shot of whiskey and then you fucking eat it?
No, it's the same thing like a bundt cake, like the.
I love bundt cake.
But
I'm actually a pound cake person.
pound cake's amazing.
Pound those thighs.
Pound
Whoa, pound those thighs.
What other sort of alcohol do you guys make into cakes?
No, just whiskey cake, 7-Up cake.
7-Up cake. Do you guys have a Dr. Pepper cake?
No, that's disgusting.
I like how that's where you draw the line.
Well, that doesn't work. And then those are like those sweaty ones that they have at the
The store.
supermarket.
Yeah, there you
That
go.
the homeless
those are
people
gross.
sell.
You ever had a Zima pudding?
That's actually pretty rare these days.
Yeah.
Wait, Zima's back.
It is
Is it?
back.
Yeah.
Eleanor's the spokeswoman for Zima.
No, I'm not.
You promoted on
That's
your
what
podcast.
she was doing with Wheels at this show.
Our podcast has forhims.com.
Hey,
Oh,
whoa!
how dare you! Not on this show.
You guys
We
want to
don't
go
do
Not
to
here, you don't, Eleanor.
forhims.com/TCF.
No, it's not
for
going
men's
to
wellness.
affect these guys.
You can get stuff
no.
to smooth your nuts, whatever you want. They have it all.
In order to get in this door, you have to show them that you can get a boner. So,
While we have Eleanor here, this is, I think, the most Eleanor story I've ever been sent.
I'm
in
nervous
my life.
about this.
A guy named Scott sent it. Scott, are you here? No, he's not.
he didn't even show up and his story's being read.
So this lady's, it says she's a female boss in the Brooklyn cop precinct.
I like it already.
This could have been you if you weren't a waitress and then a comic. You got to put the waitress part in there.
If I had my shit together.
Yeah.
Okay.
So she's under investigation. She allegedly stuffed a pair of her panties into a male colleague's mouth. A fellow policeman.
I don't see any issue.
Hold on, I'm waiting for the problem. Yeah.
Because when I thought of this, I was like, it sounds like something you would say. Like, oh, shove a fucking pair of panties in your mouth, you piece of shit.
This basically describes your date with Ari Shafir.
Ladies and gentlemen, gay porn star
Oh,
Steve Bernadizzi.
Oh, hey!
There he is.
There he is.
Finally.
You can see hot dogs
Yeah.
falling out of the bottom of his jeans.
Look, even his shirt
You know him
is
from the
gay.
league, but you remember him from his gay porn career.
Hey, how about you get on a mic? This is a professional
Hey,
show. you
Steve, we
piece
only
of
have two
shit.
empty mics, so I don't know if we have room for you.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's gay porn star Steve Bernadizzi.
I love it.
Just individual, gay porn individual.
That mic's not on.
That might not be on.
Here, Steve.
Try the other one.
It's I took a shower. I feel like it was a baptism. It was a brand new. I feel
You know, when you walked
refreshed.
in, that guy left when he saw you coming in the door. Oh, he is over there. Okay.
There he is. This is
Oh.
my man, dude.
You guys want to recreate a little magic?
Absolutely not.
Okay. Just thought I'd throw it out there.
But we do need to tweet out or they need to tweet out the actual script because I think people lost some of it in the
Or you think the script was actually better than the movie?
I think when you read the script, you're going to enjoy it again even more.
When's
Not me, but you guys will.
When's it going to come out?
Never. That was it. It
Ari
was
just almost murdered a
dude.
man.
Ari
that was
attacked the guy
filming
at the
it.
front door over here who was trying to take a picture. Like, did you see him go after that guy?
I've never seen Ari get that aggressive.
I know.
And you dated Ari for years.
I never dated
You
Ari.
can't talk anymore?
Steve's tapped
Are you under a
out.
court order? What's the deal?
Okay, he
Okay.
needs a breather.
One makeout session with some guys. That shirt's real gay.
Oh, wow.
I don't
Steve.
like it, Steve. Who made you wear it? I don't like it.
Steve, could you bring me another Dos Equis that's ice cold? Is that cool?
Make that two if you can.
I'm good, Steve. Thanks.
Okay, so this police chief.
This lady's a sergeant.
Okay, so she did this.
Sergeant
to get-
Anne Marie Guerra.
All right.
I think Guerra means war in Spanish, if I'm correct. She's
I'll
a
take your
second
word.
in command at the old 72nd Precinct Detective Squad. You ever work there, Eleanor?
No.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm from Brooklyn.
I know. I'm not from Brooklyn.
But I
I'm from
am. I
South
did
Philly.
some cop time there. She flipped out on Detective Victor Falcone,
Okay.
which is a great name.
It is a
Tony
great name.
Falcone, great open mic comedy store comic.
Yes.
He was a gay guy. He would have been great for your porno, Steve.
Oh, he would have loved it. He was
Yeah.
he was what, like 70 years old as an open micer?
He was he that old?
And he'd be like,
Jesus.
1 out of 10 guys are gay. And even if there was like 4 guys in the audience, he would just keep counting until he got to 10.
And I was like,
1, 2, 3, 4. 1 surprise.
And scientifically, I don't think that's how they do it.
So
I don't think they
nice.
just count when they get to 10. That's the gay one.
Can I get one of those? Thank
Yes,
you.
sir. Calm down.
Thank you, Steve.
Thank you, Steve.
Thanks, Steve. You're amazing.
Smells like hot dogs. Who won? Red Sox won? Oh, shit.
Yes.
Where's Bill Burr? Tell him to page me. We don't really know each
Page me.
other, but we're both from a similar area, so maybe we could get
I
along.
love the Red Sox.
All right.
How many of them did you fuck?
If they would let me, probably
If they
all
look
of
like
them.
Ari, the
All
whole
of them?
team.
Every one of them?
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Yeah, the old 94. So this lady, the reason she did this is this guy, Victor Falcone, had the gall to complain about her leaving her undies all over the unisex locker room. Old
Why do they
Falcone,
have a unisex locker
Falcone
room?
doesn't like the panties being left out.
That's crazy.
And how do you punish a
So-
man like that? You shove him in his mouth.
That I agree with that part, but why does
Oh.
this remind you of me?
Just because you seem like you would do this in either high
I
school
would never
or...
leave my underwear around.
No, I'm saying the punishment seems like
You always leave your underwear around the Comedy Store locker room.
Yeah. I've been in there stretching after a big show.
But that's like marking your territory. Like I'll just,
That's what I think this lady was doing.
So she got mad and she shoved him in his mouth, and now the guy's pissed off.
So she said, they're fucking clean! She's 38, married, mom of 2. If anyone wants to fuck her, she's taken. Sorry.
She has an underwear fetish.
She yelled that and then shoved the allegedly clean pair of panties in this guy's mouth.
That's a bold move to go to. Oh, this lady's like, I've shoved panties in people's mouths. I'm leaving.
She
You
relates
gotta
to
go
this
get some
lady.
more underwear.
I literally don't see an issue here. at all.
Falcone, Eleanor's
either.
gonna
I
hate
like
this.
it.
He filed the complaint with the
Fucking
NYPD
snitch.
equal opportunity thing.
What a pussy.
You think what he should have fought her?
Fuck yeah.
Would she strangled her out with her own clean panties?
Take his underwear off and put them in her mouth.
What if they were like period
Have an
panties that
underwear.
are permanently
Oh.
stained?
You're saying period like 1800s again?
Yes.
That's another
Like the
another
thighs.
reference to another
Yeah,
time
no,
era
no.
gone by?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
that would have
horrendous.
that would have choked him because those are big panties.
Yes.
Can I just start saying that all my references tonight will be related to 1800s? So please, we don't even have to preface it with anything else.
Okay, I like that.
Yeah, I don't.
It's
It's
creepy,
fucking-
but yeah.
It's creepy. It's creepy.
You think this should be allowed in the workplace?
No, of course not. But
Did you ever do this when you were waitressing at the Comedy Store?
Shove your. Did you just keep a clean pair of panties in your pocket just in case you need to shove it in someone's
I would
mouth?
take a dirty apron and put it in
Shut
someone's
your
Oh,
mouth,
mouth.
pumpkin.
Jesus.
Did Mitzi ever put her panties in your mouth to shut you up? Who's that?
No, it's my brother Billy.
Oh, I wish it was the Dice
you want me to
Man.
answer
Do you want to
that?
answer it live on air? We can talk about the toboggan.
He's not a toboggan guy. He's something else. What do you want? Bill,
Yeah.
I'm on air. I'm doing a podcast. Say hello.
Can he say during?
Go ahead, Tom.
Who is it?
Tommy Preston wants some pizza.
Tommy. Okay, we don't have time to have like a thing about
Did
like
he just
our
ask you to order a
childhood.
pizza in Philadelphia from here?
No, it's a guy named Tommy Bressi. Tommy, say hello.
Tommy, you're on pancake.
This is Philadelphia's own Tommy Braston.
But this might not be a good idea. This
Hey,
is Billy the Kid, ladies and gentlemen. Billy the Kid.
Ask Tommy if he's had 7-Up cake lately.
Bill, Bill? How much do you love 7-Up cake?
Oh, only the bottom.
Only the bottom.
Only the bottom.
Is that the best part?
Your brother Billy's a bottom?
Fucking idiot.
Is that where all the 7-Up goes?
Bill, isn't there a such thing as a whiskey cake that mommy makes?
He likes only the middle of that.
Who's this I'm talking?
Oh, shit. We're
Oh,
in
shit
trouble.
just got real.
We're in trouble.
It's my friend Jeff and Ryan.
Well, Bressie goes, who's that? Paco? Paco making you pizza?
Nobody's making me. Don't be racist, man. You're on speaker.
Does he have a real job that he can get fired from for this?
Does Billy have a real job? Yeah.
What's he do?
Hey. Yo,
Wait, are we allowed
He's like,
to
hey,
tell-
I don't have a real job. What are you telling him lies for?
Am I allowed to tell him what you do?
you want a new job? Try staying out of my business.
I'm getting threatened from across the country.
All right, I gotta finish this podcast.
He's like, stay where you are. I'll be there in
Now,
34
the
hours.
Mexico, Tommy. Me and Tommy just talked
You can
about
hang up the
Charlie.
phone now.
Thanks for derailing the
Yeah,
podcast, Eleanor.
seriously.
All right, I gotta hang up.
You gotta take the call?
Jesus Christ.
Unprofessional.
This is the most when
my
we showed up
brother,
to do your
man.
podcast, we were so
How many
fucking
calls did I
professional.
take? I had President Obama hitting my
Yeah.
phone up on your podcast, and now
Okay,
you
I
won't
love
take
you.
my
I
call.
I literally
Wow.
only took 3 phone calls on the podcast with you did.
It's midnight. What does this guy want from his sister?
It's my brother Billy. His nickname's Fredo. What do you want from him?
Why does he
Oh.
sound like an 80s like movie villain? He's like, hey,
He's
I'm over
amazing.
here with Tommy Johnson.
He's my Irish twin.
How many months apart?
11.
2 weeks.
11 months apart.
Dude, that is crazy. Also,
He was
who's
on the
Paco?
toboggan with me.
Who's Paco?
You know what? I have no idea. They're probably making fun of Mexicans.
Dude, that was
in
literally like a
LA.
throwback in a time machine.
Who was he with?
This guy, Tommy Brassi, that.
Oh my!
Oh,
Let's talk about you, Eleanor.
Your phone wants to
I just
talk
hit a
about
button.
you.
I was making sure I hung up because they wouldn't listen to a podcast. My brother Billy has no idea how to get on a podcast.
I feel like I was
Thank
in
God.
Donnie Brasco for like 3 minutes.
What does your brother do that you're like? Can I say what you do?
He sells meat door to door.
Oh, like Josh Nasser.
I guess.
Nobody gets that reference, but
Is it his own meat?
No, I don't know what's in the meat. I know
Does
he
he only
makes
let
a
him
lot
fuck
of
the
money.
thigh?
Oh, it's 7-Up meat.
No.
I only eat the bottom of
But
that meat.
when
though.
I make you a 7-Up cake, you got to understand, me and my brother Billy used to fight over this all the time because it's like a pound cake at the top, but then at the bottom, the 7-Up like rises. So it makes it.
Why don't I
I'm
just drink a
telling you,
7-Up?
it makes it so good that we would fist fight over the bottom.
I thought you were just gonna say we fisted each other and then we ate the bottom. Only the
No.
bottom, Eleanor. Hey, why do he talks kind of like Dice a little bit?
Well, he's from South Philly. What do you want him
But
to
you
talk
don't talk like that.
Because I don't live there all
Did
these
you take
years.
like accent elimination classes when you moved to LA?
I took-
Yeah, it was like her and a bunch of Puerto Rican guys. It was just like,
But they're
at-
like, can you say during? During? Can you say water? Water?
Wooder, yeah.
Water.
you say drawing? Can
No,
you say drawing?
I went to Temple University and I had to take a
Wait, you went there what? Just to go fuck some guys, or you actually attended?
Thank you.
This guy, you a fellow owl?
Knows.
I lived in Atlantic City.
Home of
See?
Bill Cosby.
I like this guy. Yes, Philadelphia. They
Aren't
used
they
to call
aren't
it.
they Temple rapists? Isn't that their?
I think so.
Is that too soon?
This guy behind you has kind of a shaman vibe to him too, as well. Are you a spiritual guide?
Oh,
Only in a scent.
delicious. I got to
Jeez,
get over there and
interesting.
catch that scent.
He's like, it's right under my nutsack. Really get in there and take a whiff.
But in Temple, they made me take American Standard English because I was doing Shakespeare. I was a theater major, and I was being a fila suit.
You're like, fuck you and this Bill Shakespeare bullshit. And they're
And
like,
they were
you
like-
need American Standard English class, Miss
they
Kerrigan.
couldn't understand me, so they made me take American Standard
You're like,
English.
where for Arthur?
When you left for college, did your dad be like, here's a new typewriter?
It's
Have-
North Philly. I'm from South Philly. It's a subway ride.
Okay.
I didn't
okay.
leave anywhere.
You didn't have to go.
No.
Okay.
How was the subway ride?
It was fun. One time, we were all taking a ride, obviously going home, but the real students, like I was not a real student, I was just taking a few classes. The real students lived on campus, so they only had 2 stops. I had to go all the way down to South Philly, and this homeless guy pulled a gun on us.
That's
yeah,
How are you
very-
home
Yeah,
when he had
wait.
a gun?
Why didn't you just
But
sell the gun and buy a home?
because here's what happened. They all got nervous, right? And I was just sitting in my fila suit, like, don't pay any attention to this fucking
all the
idiot.
college kids did.
Yeah, they all got like, oh no, but he had a revolver and it was broken. I'm like, dude, there's no bullets in there. You're an idiot.
was
We
it
can
broken?
see it. It was broken. Somebody must have just.
Oh, he was
It's
using it
Philly.
for
They
pistol
probably
whipping.
yeah.
Okay.
But you could see it was broken and they still got scared. I'm like, there's nothing in there like that.
So you let
can't
the guy
hurt
thigh
you.
fuck you and then just take off again.
Can you guys? I'm gonna piss my pants. If I
Yeah,
go to
go
the
for
bathroom
it.
Right now.
Go for it.
Steve, come back up here and talk about your gay.
Did you ever have to borrow the toboggan to go to school because you were late?
No, but Billy was on the toboggan with me.
If you guys don't know what she's talking about, her mom used to pull them around South Philly in a like an 8-man toboggan.
That's not true.
That is true.
It was a little
I was
sled.
there a lot.
Do you know this story?
Hey,
Steve?
everybody. Filling
Steve
in for Jeff
Renazizi.
while he urinates is
Hello.
Steve Renazizi. You'll know him from the hit web series Daddy Knows Best. And I don't know anything else that he's done.
Absolutely.
Paul Blart Mall Cop.
And earlier this evening.
And for your
It's really
consideration.
too soon for this hot dog shirt.
I
don't you
know. I
think?
didn't think about it
Jesus
when I put
Christ.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, actually,
I'm
that is a little
uncomfortable
too
next
soon.
to it.
It was a lot, Eleanor. I'm sorry about your view too. I had no idea
I've
you
seen
were going to
your-
be there.
dick and balls and your asshole.
What
I
do you
enjoyed
think?
it.
What'd you think?
I enjoyed it.
Cool.
Yeah. I
Good
feel
review.
like
Can you
I
put
feel
that up
like
on the
I
internet?
should show you mine. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
That
Do you
sounds
feel like
awesome.
that you are that expanded your range as an actor?
I'll tell you what. You know, you don't know what I didn't have a lot of time with the material,
Okay.
but once you're in it, it sort of just took over me, and I felt, I just was like moving with the script.
Attached to it.
Yeah, I felt one with the script and the character, so I knew, I could do it again, is what I'm saying.
Well, the cast
if I had to
is
connect
here.
with that guy again real quickly.
He's right there. You can
Oh,
connect
God.
with him right now.
Sorry.
They're having
no,
a
I know.
cast party right there. So I don't know why we don't.
Yeah. Is that why you got dressed up?
I'll go down there. Yeah, that way. Yeah.
Is that on? Is that mic on?
I don't know.
One?
Oh.
Here's the
All
script.
right,
if,
that's
anyone
it
if
now.
anyone wants an autographed
sorry.
script, it's right here. It's called Sleaze Parmezizi. Is the title.
It was amazing.
Sleaze Parmezies. Now I can't say anything because of you, Ryan.
Apologize.
You got to go back to that.
I didn't mean to make
Steve, do you have
self-conscious.
an accent? Did you have trouble?
I lost it, but I mean, I feel when I spend that month in New York in the summer, and when I come back, it's a
Yeah.
problem.
You sound like this when you
Immediately.
come back. Hey, I need the goose hat.
I get a little Long Islandy when I come back.
Steve did some road stuff with Dice.
Oh my
Really?
God, what a nightmare!
Whoa.
I mean, in the best way possible, but like
You remember the Vegas?
when he was like a child.
Okay, yeah.
Why was
What
he
happened?
like a
Where did
child?
you play?
We played the Mandalay Bay at the Mamma Mia Theater at the time. The Mamma Mia was at the theater, and so he had told me like 3 days before that we were going to do this trip. We went to Detroit.
And what did you do in Detroit? Back me up on this.
We went to a casino.
No. What did you buy in Detroit?
What did we buy in Detroit? I don't know. What did we buy in Detroit?
You didn't buy socks and underwear?
I don't think so.
Oh
No.
shit! You
I guess
weren't
he
on
doesn't do that with
day.
all his road gigs, Ellen. Only you.
Wait, did he look at the Mamma Mia poster? He's like, look at the cow tits on Mamma Mia.
No. That was Mamma Mia was in Vegas. So we did Detroit first, and then we flew to Vegas like the next morning. And then he wanted to go like to a diner to shop and all this stuff. And then like an hour before the show, we had like an hour of sleep. I'm like, I have to go lay down for a minute, and then I'm gonna take a bath.
A bath.
That's what?
I was gonna take a shower. I
In a
mean.
hotel?
You were gonna take.
We
a
were-
nap.
You said bath.
Somebody just
You said
accidentally said
bath.
bath.
Whatever, dude.
I
I
heard
needed
bath.
to relax. I was exhausted.
Like I need just a warm
We were
washcloth
staying
on
in
my
the
Want me
Mandalay
to draw
Bay.
you some water?
Get those bubbles nice and fluffy.
We were the room that we were staying in.
You want a
was
bath bomb?
It was a suite. It was connected. So
was
his room.
gorgeous.
Borrow my loofah.
That's exactly what was going on.
Yeah, it's
He goes, I'm
leather."
gonna wait in the middle room till you're done bathing, and I'm like, okay.
You need
But I'm-
the fingerless to get the calluses off your body?
Wait. I just thought of something else that we did that night. Hold on, I gotta
I
get
know
to that.
exactly.
Whoa, is this the beginning of this porno
No,
movie?
they gave us
Oh.
a 500. Like they gave me like a $2,000 credit for food, and instead of just like,
What?
yeah,
How
for
many-
one night.
How many people were you expecting? Was
So
Wheels coming?
I go, do you want to go to dinner? He goes, no, I got a better idea. I go, what? After the show, first of all, I got to get back to the other thing. But after the show, he ordered 45 ice cream sundaes to the room.
No, he didn't.
I swear to God.
To take a
40
bath in?
No,
Put him in the tub.
45 ice cream
Get him in the
sundaes.
tub, dummy.
We were watching the movie. He goes, have as many as you want. I go,
Oh, really?
Save me at least 28.
Yeah.
Hey, Steve, you're allowed 12 and that's
I
it.
know.
Don't be a glutton.
But anyway, back to pre-show. So now I'm taking a nap, right? And then I go into the shower, right?
As many as you fucking want.
Can
Have as many as you want, dude.
I want
But
Dice-
hurry, because they're melting.
Yeah.
Bring him in a leather jacket.
I'll tell you what Sebastian did with that same money in a second. But hold on.
Oh,
So
yeah,
before the
brilliant.
show, I'm relaxing. I'm about to go into the shower, right? I go into
Bath,
the
aka
bathroom,
Bath.
and I start the shower, but I can hear like, and I what the
Is
fuck
that him
is
practicing his noise effects?
Zach.
I come out back into my room where the bed is, and I hear.
You were right next to Carl Winslow.
Now I'm in a I'm in a bath towel. That's it, right? All of a sudden, I open my closet door. Dice is in the bottom of the closet. I got you. I was gonna come out when you were in the bath. I go,
That's
what the
slowest bit I've ever heard in my life. He's like waiting an hour. What's he doing in
He
the
was
bath
in
the whole
there.
time?
He was hiding.
He was
giggling
hiding
in
in
the
there
closet.
while I was taking my nap.
He was so happy
When
about
I went
it.
to sleep, he went in the room, got in the closet, waited for me to wake up, and then went into the bath and started the bath up, and then he was going to come in and fucking surprise me in the bath.
I've been planning that for 4 years.
He's like, Steve, I got you. Have a couple Sundays.
I go, dude, you're about to perform in front of 2,000 people, and you're hiding in my closet.
Let me
What
throw
the
an
fuck?
ice cream sandwich at your ball bag now.
Little do we know that Steve was actually one hiding in the closet that night. He came out tonight.
Steve's sexuality, not actual Steve.
Sebastian,
What if you never went over to the closet? You just
Sebastian
ignored
used
it.
to take that money, by the way, the
It's amazing.
$2,000.
And not spend it on Sundays?
No,
No.
he would.
That's
he
crazy.
would buy bottles of booze, credit,
Bottles.
right? Bottles, and then because he worked at the Beverly Hills Hotel, he would go back and sell it to them.
Oh, smart man. That's
Yeah.
why
Jesus.
he's made $12 million last
that's
year.
why he was-
Is that
He
what
was
he
all
made?
off selling dice?
Way more than
That's why he
12.
alcohol
five
bottles.
Yeah.
How many Sundays was he eating?
0.
You ate 0? I gotta
I don't know
bring
if we
these
should talk
home now.
about them in the same sentence, though.
Does
Yeah.
he bring them home?
There's a
Of
beef
course you
there.
can.
There's that beef.
It's not real.
There's a Sunday between them.
There's a Sunday.
There is a beef, Eleanor.
There's a hot fudge.
Don't bring it up
sundae.
on our podcast.
Yeah, please.
Do it on your own.
Does Dice Man bring home the leftover Sundays and make like a 7-Up Sunday cake or a 7
Dude,
Up?
there's like
But
a
by the
butler
way, he
outside,
loves the
by the
7-Up
way.
cake.
There's like
Wait,
a
there's
like
a butler
guy-
that waits there the whole time.
Yeah, you don't go like call the front desk and say we want 47 Sundays. He made me open the door up to the guy like the Benson that stands outside.
The
And I'm like,
Benson?
hey,
Robert Guillaume?
yeah. I go, we need 47 ice cream sundaes. I have to tell a guy, and then they go down to the kitchen and they get it. And
Is
they-
Dice like, you heard him, do
Yeah.
it?
So it's all a bit for him too. Go
This
tell
is
the guy we
insane.
want 47. You can have as many as you want.
This is literally insanity.
He's a toddler.
Yeah, that was after he was
Real adult.
But nothing surprised me after he was hiding in my closet.
Do you like going on the road with Dice, or do you like going on the
That
road
was my
with-
only experience really with Dice.
Do you like it better than going on the road with Danish and O'Neill?
I love going on the road with Danish.
We
and
never
O'Neill.
hid in closets.
No,
I
you
did.
never.
No,
Sometimes you only get us
Time out.
one bed, though.
Time out. Sometimes you guys hid in closets because a drunk animal was attacking you with his
Oh.
penis.
Oh,
Was
Yeah,
that
that
you?
did happen.
Yeah.
Are we getting
That
into
was
that
me.
here?
La Jolla, California. Let me set the scene. It was the year 2008.
I remember you guys. Get him. Don't. What the fuck are you doing,
Steve
Steve?
Renazizi
had,
had some Mexican diet pills and
Too
some
much
alcohol.
Steve dick. Is that what this is? They're leaving.
they're
Too
cheap.
much.
Holy shit, we
Wow.
walked all these
That was
people.
a third of the
I
audience.
hate Dice Man stories.
Sorry.
Oh, this guy's like everyone else is leaving. I don't want to be in the minority. I'm gonna go with the rest of them. No, this guy drove from Taos, New Mexico. He's got nowhere to go. He told me he's gonna sleep in the desert tonight. So he'll
Really?
be here all night long until they close the doors on him. Oh, he's a good man. Look at this fucking shit. He got me a Lake Wobegon bumper sticker.
Oh, that's nice, O'Neill.
Wow, that's
the late
amazing.
great Garrison Keeler.
Wow.
Did he die?
Let's hope so.
That looks
you get one
antique,
too?
like
No, I
did
know.
not.
That's no. Hey,
That's
be
real
careful.
But he
gold.
knows
That's
O'Neill's
one of
the
my
bigger.
cars.
Sorry, I'm so sorry.
He knows O'Neill's the bigger Lake Wobegon
Lift.
fan than I am.
He what? Oh.
He knows O'Neill's a bigger
Yeah.
fan of
I
Gary
love me
Keeler.
some Gary Keeler.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's awesome.
Yeah, so you were in La Jolla. You had maybe had a mixed concoction of something.
It was a lot of Red Bull and vodkas at the time. It was the
Steve-
mid 2000s, guys. Everybody was doing it. You wanted to give yourself a heart attack, but also get really fucked up.
Yeah.
So Red Bulls and vodka, full throttle.
Can we
all
get
night long.
can we get deep in this story? Do we have your permission?
get as deep as you want? What do you
So-
want to talk about?
Oh boy.
I mean, people
deep.
make mistakes. I've made many.
I make a lot.
One of them was earlier today.
Yeah.
So you asked. So you sat on the couch. You pulled your pants down and you started jerking off. And you go,
Okay.
man, I can't get hard.
And
We
you
go,
wait, no,
set
no,
the
wasn't man,
scene.
I can't get hurt. I'm sorry, I can't. I
Yeah,
can't
it was an apology.
Sorry. Don't
And
be
we go,
sorry.
yeah, no, it's totally cool that you can't get hard while
Yeah,
you're
we
jerking
By
off.
the way,
But-
we're in a nice condo on the beach, though. So let's just be fair to me. Like that's a relaxing environment.
yes,
You know, it's a place
True.
that you would masturbate.
It's like 1:30 in the morning, and
Yeah.
you're jerking it, and we're all like, "What the fuck is he doing?" And you guys,
it's
I
1:30.
apologize.
By the way, this
now
is
again, this sounds very Louis C.K.
No, it's pre-CK. He ripped you off.
I wasn't there.
This also sounds like a ad for 4 Hymns, but they're not a
Whoa,
sponsor
whoa,
anymore.
whoa! They sponsor the
know.
Comedy Store podcast.
So yeah, so you start jerking off, and you can't get hard. So then I say, you know what? Why don't you put your dick in this fan that's
Which
on?
when
is a
you
great
can't
idea.
when you can't get a boner, a lot of people's first suggestion is stick it in the fan.
Put it
Yeah.
in the fan.
Yeah.
So
I don't see why not.
But by the way, again, Jackass was huge at this time as well. So now this is something that's all on our radar. It's
When
not
the
like-
shit hit the fan, it's when Steve's dick hit the fan.
So the fan's on full blast, and I'm like, just go for it. I think your dick soft can stop that fan.
I was worried I was going to get dick splatter blood on my face.
That would have been a great for my new podcast. What's the odds? Can my dick stop the fan, or can it not stop the fan?
Well, I already know the answer. It
That-
did stop the fan.
Thank you very much. The heft of my penis stopped the fan.
Was O'Neill satisfied with that result?
No.
No, he was not.
Not at all.
Why
I
not?
said, let's see if we can slam your dick in the refrigerator.
He did.
We did do that
So we slammed it in the refrigerator.
hard several times.
Yeah, I know. Your face is amazing. You're like, this is disgusting.
But this is
They
real.
are.
I
They
lived
are.
this. I lived this night. It was hard.
What else did we?
I was trying to help you guys for your comedy career.
He was fucking a paper towel roll, I
Oh
believe. at
yeah,
one
that
point.
was. And then
Well,
you
that's a
tried
good
to kill a
idea.
man that was passed out on the. Yeah. Wait, you said we could get deep on this,
Yeah.
so that was
Too
Allegedly.
deep. Too deep. Too
Allegedly.
Too far. Too far.
I was
too
gonna
far.
end with stealing the ketchup out of the fucking fat.
That
Oh,
was
yeah.
a
Oh,
different
that was
night.
amazing.
Different
But that's
night.
different night. We did go to Fat Burger,
And I
then we said, I said we need ketchup for this, and I was like, look at all that ketchup over there on that dispenser, and you're like, that's what we're gonna get then.
they never give you enough ketchup in the bag. So,
So you took
This-
a whole dispenser?
This
the
sounds
whole
like the
dispenser.
shittiest Ocean's 11 of all time.
Yeah. And then
Like O'Neill, you run a distraction in the kitchen.
this is the bad part, and this is probably what's gonna get a lot of the
Hits?
Greenpeace after us. But
Then we
I
threw-
said we got to get rid of this
the evidence.
ketchup dispenser.
So where do you put the evidence if
Which,
you're
by
near
the way,
ocean?
I'm sure all the La Jolla cops were just scouring the town for the ketchup thieves.
we went to the
I saw
boardwalk.
helicopters looking for that Heinz.
What are you, Henry Hill and the Goodfellas?
Yeah,
Flush it, Karen.
Karen.
Karen,
ketchup
that was
we
all
had.
the money we
So
had.
we threw the ketchup dispenser in the ocean. But
We?
Stop it.
okay, let's get back to you
Yeah,
trying to
all of a
murder
sudden
that
now-
guy on the beach.
Oh, now we want to. Well, okay, that was not.
Let's just say the comedy
Why
store.
did you want to murder him?
The condo needed some new dishware after that weekend.
Oh.
There was a lot of. We used to have. It was like a frat house.
Was
Yeah.
it?
We used to water balloon people off the beach.
Were you allowed to do that?
No.
Yeah,
you're
no,
not
it was
allowed to do
totally
any of
legal
this.
up until like 2 years ago in
Yeah.
La Jolla.
What did you guys used to do at the comedy store off the roof? You,
We used
the
to
likes-
blast water balloons at people at the Mondrian, waiting for to get inside to the Sky Bar.
Yeah, because they used to have like a velvet rope situation.
Is
Look at
anyone
this.
frisking these guys coming in here or
Fuck
off the
no.
street?
Look at this.
Some of
15
these guys
people
look
leave
like-
and 2
Dude,
show
hell yeah.
up. It's perfect. Are you guys familiar with the Danish and O'Neill podcast?
You
Where
will
are
be
you
after
from?
tonight.
Where are you from?
Are you doing crowd work
Yeah,
on a
come on.
podcast?
You just said a place. Is that a place around here? A city? Okay. There's a dude outside.
What possessed you to walk in?
Me? You could say it.
The guy from the
Oh,
league?
okay. Look at
Oh,
this.
you
Steve,
know him
you're
from the
bringing
league?
people to the
we
show.
all know him from
Guys,
Sleaze
look at this.
Parmesan
Mag-
the gay porn.
No, no
Yeah.
need.
A
No
round
need
of
to
applause,
dwell in the
please.
past.
If
Please.
you like him from the league, you're gonna love him
No.
from his gay porn debut.
Here's the opening. Cheese Renazizi's enjoying a quiet moment at home.
Cheese ran is easy. As soon as I heard that, I knew this has got O'Neill's fingerprints all over it.
Look, I brainstormed with Ari at the
Yeah,
at the pool.
At the pool.
Give me some ideas, O'Neill. I'm drawing a blank. A lot of marijuana.
The having the hot dog buns between your ass cheeks and having the guy then place this hot dog in between that was mine.
Okay.
And having food in their coming out of their zipper also.
When you get a chance, if you guys, and you are fans because you're here still, go check out the All Things Comedy the Instagram, and there's a live feed of us reading it back there for the first time, dude. It's
Oh my
hilarious. Just
God.
the fucking me and whoever my castmates are, if they're over there still.
These guys were here for it.
Yeah,
they
it
left.
was-
They
oh my
left to
God.
go do another gay porn and another. Don't be jealous, but a couple other comics
It was
wanted to film gay
hilarious.
porn.
Just us reading it for the
They're
first
just
time.
crying somewhere. Poor things.
Does anybody need a Dos Equis?
So,
I think you
are
do,
you
O'Neill.
saying you
I
need
do.
one?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Wait, Steve, do you remember what was the name of that drink you made me drink a lot of? Because this tastes like that in La Jolla. Remember when I got so
Oh.
drunk?
Yeah. Oh my God.
Roofies
That
have a
night.
taste?
Eleanor
I-
and I decided.
I don't-
La Jolla-
Thank you so much.
Eleanor decided it was 4:00 in the morning. It's a great time to throw a softball on the beach in the dark.
Was it
So
a
we-
softball or a
What?
hardball?
Let's go. We got gloves. We're out there throwing balls. We
What
can't
the
see.
fuck? Why
Yeah,
were you
dude.
doing that?
Then
was
we
like-
have a
Were there like a
relay
group of
races?
lesbians who were like, we'll play?
You guys have no idea. The beach is so close. It's like mesmerizing when you're there.
It's
You're
amazing.
like, it's literally, it's from here to the guy in the back row, and that's the beach. So it's like, yeah, fuck yeah. let's
Do you
go.
guys remember the leathery mom who would roller
Yes.
skate
Yeah.
up and down the
Yeah.
boardwalk
She was
all
famous.
day?
I don't see her anymore.
Now she
Well,
does.
she's
the
dead
bird.
of skin cancer. Clearly, the lady was
Yeah.
lady was leathery like 10 years ago.
Somebody has her as luggage now. That chick was.
She's
oh,
a Louis
she was
Vuitton
weather
bag.
beaten.
Eleanor,
Louis
bye.
Vuitton tits.
Well, Steve, this tastes like that drink
Yeah,
you were
it's,
making
it's,
me drink.
it's tequila, soda, and a splash of whatever, pineapple, cranberry, whatever you like.
I don't think
And
it's
just a hint of
tequila.
roofies.
And yeah, and all the coffee
This is
juice you can drink.
exciting. This drink.
What
It's,
is it? What's it
All
called?
Things Comedy Lemonade or something.
That's what it's called.
Is that right? Is that
You
what
guys,
it's called?
you guys selling lemonade now? Adam Carolla's
Oh.
like, hey, I got the Mangria. They got All Things Comedy Lemonade over there.
I'll try one of those lemonades.
All Things Comedy Lemonade is pretty nice, Steve. You're gonna like it.
Where's my boyfriend? Get him a lemonade too.
Let me get
Where
my
is he?
glove out.
They
We're
left.
gonna have
Oh,
a
they
catch.
left?
Yeah.
Wait,
the,
why
cast
were you-
party took off.
Why were you playing one-on-one softball on the beach at what
I
time?
just thought it was a good
No, we
idea
were-
to have
we
a
were playing
catch.
Yeah.
just one-on-one.
Chest to chest.
Yes.
Oh, Brody Stevens was there.
Yes.
You got it.
Throw it
got
like a man. You got it.
I do.
Yes, always around.
This sounds like you had like a problem with your father because he never played catch with you, and you're like, Steve,
I had
will
plenty
you
of
fill that
brothers.
hole?
It was
I had
like
plenty of
Field
Yeah,
brothers.
we
Greens
heard a
for
call
Eleanor.
from one of your fucking idiot brothers earlier.
How dare you?
Danish
Eleanor,
and O'Neill
order me a
podcast.
Do you
pizza.
understand
What?
that?
Oh,
shit.
Eleanor.
Oh.
Cut her off. No
My-
more lemonade. for
Aaron,
fucking
we're
Eleanor.
going to be electrocuted
That's
up
right,
here.
where Ari
Cut her
threw
off.
his asshole wipes.
This is why we don't have
dare
nice
you.
things.
Oh, don't
This is
say
a
This is
that.
why we'll never have a
monument.
nice podcast studio or a nice
of
fucking ticket
Eleanor.
for the festival.
First of all, my brother, don't talk about him. 'Cause
By
he
the
could
way,
have you killed.
you're the worst Irish person ever that you drank one.
told you.
didn't even finish that.
I
You're
have
wasted.
no tolerance.
For
Poor
black
Mike
people.
Bertolini's
It's
wife.
okay.
My God.
I love black people. It's Asians I don't like.
Thank
you know that.
Thank you so much.
Pay attention. Kimono. No
Um,
kimono.
I'm wearing
So-
a Bruce Lee shirt. Is
Ugh.
it offensive to you?
Yes, it's disgusting.
By the way, this young lady.
Sorry,
This
if
guy was
I'm
here
teasing.
earlier, and then this is your lady, sir. All right. Are you here against your will, or do you know
Oh,
who we
jeez.
are?
Jesus.
Against her
Okay,
will.
you know who we are.
Jeez, it's
well, no, I
consensual.
don't. I mean, I know it's consensual, but she might actually be listening to us against her will.
Yeah, but this is a concealed carry state, so you never know. You don't have to. Yeah.
Oh, good thing I brought my pistol.
You bring it
Oh, I
everywhere,
bet
dude.
O'Neill's all guarded up, huh?
Dude, he doesn't go anywhere without it. I'm sure it's on him right now.
Do you have a bow and arrow too?
I have a crossbow
Okay.
that was given to me by my
Like
father.
Daryl Dixon
Who?
from Walking Dead. Is anyone still
Oh,
watching?
yes, yeah.
The crossbow.
Yeah,
like-
the guy who shoots the zombies with
Yeah.
the crossbow. Yeah, that sort of style.
Okay.
Well, for what?
Steve, we're gonna run out of ammunition when the shit goes down eventually, so you can make new arrows.
Why can't you just learn
Right.
how to fight? What kind of pussy
dare
are
you.
you?
Whoa,
You know what?
my
Too
God.
soon, Eleanor. Too
Can I say something?
soon.
Come
I'm
on.
from
I haven't
Philadelphia.
worn this shirt since Las Vegas.
Oh, shit.
When,
does that
when you
mean,
were in the
Steve?
closet?
Look at this guy shaking his
What do you
head. He
mean?
bought that shirt. And he's like, I'm so pissed that I did.
I know.
Bought
Since
it.
the
What
since the
happened in
fight.
Vegas?
Since
Oh,
the-
since the fight.
since the O'Neill fight.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you right
You
now.
wore that to the O'Neill fight?
You're goddamn right, I
How
did.
come you didn't get beat up?
This is my show shirt.
Is that why
He
O'Neill
did get
lost?
reprimanded.
O'Neill lost because he looked up and he saw Renazizi in that
Hey,
shirt.
what are you doing wearing that? And
These
then
are my
Lewis
friends?
punched me in the face.
He lost his confidence.
That's amazing.
Well, as the only man who's fought in front of 2,000 people, another man.
Eleanor
It's,
fought.
I fought, but not in front of 2,000 people.
Eleanor, but that was like that's fake fighting though. That's wrestling.
Oh, what are you talking about? Wrestling? Yeah, actually, I did fight in front
Like
of 2,000
O'Neill was
people.
pinned on his back with a
I was
215
pinned.
pound.
I pinned her.
Puerto
I pinned her
Rican.
before.
All right. You
I
can
had
say
a
it.
big, giant woman named
What?
Jungle Girl on top
Whoa,
of
that's
me.
racist.
Easy,
That's-
easy, Eleanor. It's 2018. Don't go back to the 80s.
Well, but,
on
but it
us.
was 2001 back then.
For me, it's the 1800s, and I'm thigh fucking.
Steve, you ever thigh fucked anybody?
Never, but
Or
I,
been thigh fucked?
Have you heard that prostitutes in
No,
the
but I would.
1800s?
I would.
You're
would
not
thigh
against
fuck?
it?
If Tracy was just laying there and she's like, I don't want to do it.
That's
Tracy
his
is your
wife.
wife.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would do it. Yeah.
But 'cause
She was
you
just laying there and goes, I only want to thigh fuck.
No, if she was like, I don't want to fuck, but you can fuck my thigh. I would still do that.
Like in between, right? Like
Yeah.
yeah, that's what they were saying is a good thing.
Yeah.
If you give me
Apparently,
permission, I will do it.
you would
we
do
talk-
anything
Yeah.
for permission.
While you're here, can we talk about your weekly milkings?
I'm sorry, what?
This has been a day for me.
This is inside the Steve Renazizi studio.
This is the worst inside the actor studio.
My
of all
wife and I
time.
have a pact, a trust, an understanding that I need to be milked 3 times a week.
And can you explain to the people here what milking is?
It's a disgusting term, really.
This
I think
lady's
it's a
laugh-
great term.
I have a
think it's
daughter.
real
I have a
thing.
6-month-old daughter, and I'm
Is
bringing her
she here?
to this world.
You have to teach her to
I have
milk.
no children, and
She'd
I
love
really
this
want to know
shirt.
about milking.
She's asleep, I hope.
No, look, I'm not saying milked like I have to, but like we have to have.
But you go into a head gate.
We have to have
and she has
passionate sex
a
one
stool
time.
and a bucket.
Passionate sex like she wants to one time.
Are you in a cow
Okay.
outfit?
One time for like just purposes of like tomorrow I'm leaving for 4 days,
That's
Okay.
a milking.
and then a milking like a
You
hand
gotta
job
empty
during
it
the day.
out before you go. I agree.
hand
Do you have a calendar that you can cross these off? You're like, there's one.
Up
There's
here.
2.
Mental,
it's
I
mental.
literally have a mental calendar. Yes.
Okay.
Like on Monday, I'm like, oh, a hand job today. That was during the day. That's that crossed off. It's like a
Do you have rollover milkings? Like if you don't use it,
That's a good question. It's a
I'll
great
tell you
question.
what.
kind of plan do you have? What kind of data
Is it
plan?
unlimited?
I'll tell you what, that's a good idea. I've never thought about enacting like, hey, you know what? I need to use I didn't use my milk from last
so
week.
you like go 6 months with no milkings. You want them all within a week.
Yeah, like what
Why
if
does
I
she
well,
still talk to you?
what
do you have? Does she give you like milk coupons for Christmas? IOU milkings?
she did no, we did no, that was very no. We've never done like coupons.
He's like, yeah, we have.
There's
Oh wait,
been
I
like
can't say that.
there's been verbal pacts. You know, like
It sounds like this is one of them. What else?
Welcome to Renazizi Dairy Farm.
What's another verbal pact in your
No, I
marriage?
just think milked is a funny word, and I think it's a way it accurately describes like the kind of like sometimes you just got to get milked, like you got to get the poison out.
Got milk.
The
It is
poison.
poison.
It's
Yeah.
the shirt. Got milk.
Got milked. That's it. That's my shirt. Got
There you
milked?
go.
Question mark.
You got milked earlier.
Yes,
this
by
stage.
those
No,
guys.
the
that
guys
just
who
left.
left.
No, I was doing.
Let me ask you a question. Did that arouse you in any way?
No, none of it. None of it. I'll tell you what. If there was no food involved, maybe.
Okay.
But the food, as soon as the food was entered into it, it was a gross out
Do you want to give a plug to the restaurant that provided the food?
I don't know. Yeah,
Is that, I don't
Johnny
know if-
Woodward ran and got the food. I don't know where he got it from, but it was
Did it taste-
mildly delicious. I
It
guess.
tasted good.
I barely had any in my mouth, and then once I put the mustard in my mouth, I didn't taste anything after that.
Okay.
Which was good because I had some hair in it after.
Oh.
Oh.
From licking his chest?
Yeah,
Oh, God.
and then in the beard in the middle.
That is so gross.
my
You had
God.
beard hair in your mouth?
I hope it was mine.
I had that once on the mic at the Comedy Store. Somebody's fucking beard hair was
Yeah,
stuck
dude.
in it, and it was like,
Yeah.
I was like,
Ew.
what's
And then you
tickling
get on
me?
stage and you're like, oh, I shaved yesterday. That's not my hair.
That's Bert Kreischer's beard hair.
Could be.
Yeah.
Dude, the microphone stinks everywhere you go. Any
That's
comedy
true.
club.
No,
Yeah.
especially at the comedy stores. They don't change those mics out.
Like this weekend, like this has got it. Are these new? No.
These are from last
you took
year.
These from like the studio and just brought them down.
Yeah, I can smell
not
some
bad.
guys from last year's
They
breath
don't
on
smell
this.
that bad.
This is not bad.
I'm
I honestly
smelling
thought
them.
you guys were like, oh, we'll get new things. Oh really?
Oh, nice.
Oh, they
okay.
Febreze this
That's
stuff.
a good idea. Now we have chemicals in our mouth, Aaron.
I'd rather chemicals than Ari
Yeah,
Shafir's
that's true.
Oh my
whatever's on his
God.
person.
Yeah.
I take anything other than Ari.
Well, you went on a date with him, so you
I
obviously
did
wouldn't
not
You
do
know
go
that.
on a fucking
does,
date
does
with
Ari
him.
brag about his date with Eleanor to you?
Ryan, I
He
did
said he
not.
took pictures. No, that's Don Barris, right?
Yeah, Don Barris
yeah.
took pictures, but that wasn't a real date either.
It's
but
funny. 'Cause
whatever.
we were just saying, I never thought of you in a sexual manner whatsoever, and I don't want
Me?
you to take that in a negative
Jesus.
way.
How insulting
Wow.
can you be? You're like,
No.
I've,
By the way,
I've never thought about
Because
thigh
you would
fucking
think
you.
after
vaginally
this
fucking
this
you.
script, you think you would go the opposite way on that.
But Steve, is it because I was
No,
your
because
boss?
when I got to the comedy store, you were like the only like the person, and everyone like if you weren't on Eleanor's good side, it was a miserable existence for you.
How dare you
So-
bring up Bobby Lee on a Denver podcast?
I know, but that's why I was like, so to me, I was like, I just have to get her to like me. I don't want her to get her to like want to fuck me or anything. Just
I like how
me.
that's in your head. You're like, I definitely don't want her to want to fuck me.
No, I just don't
And
want
then-
like I just want her to like me, and that's that.
And maybe
I'm
give
good
you
with
a
that.
milking once or twice.
If you wanted to milk me, Eleanor,
Reminds me.
I'm
Reminds me.
so
milk
good
gigs
at
aren't
milk
sexual.
Eleanor, if that time in La Jolla, you're like, hey, instead of playing catch,
Right.
you mind if I milk you? I'd be like, yeah, let's
Somebody
do it.
was trying to get milked in La Jolla, if you remember correctly.
Come on now. Come
Yes.
on now.
Reminds me of a great story.
That was
from
an amazing
Comedy Store parking lot. This guy pulls in, beater car. I asked then manager Dean the Nightmare Gelber if this guy's allowed to park there. Bro, you used to write for Richard Pryor, bro. It's David Banks.
Oh my God.
This guy pulls in. Everyone's looking at this guy like he's a real piece of shit. I'm like, this
One of
guy's
my
got
favorite people on the planet.
unbelievable stories. I love this guy. He pulls me aside. I'm like the only guy who'll listen to him. He pulls
We
me
even
aside.
walked the president of all things
I
comedy.
know. And his poor
He's
wife,
like,
who I
I've-
spoke to last night. I am so
I've
sorry.
subjected you to enough. We got to get the fuck out of here.
Let's go to dinner and then we can cleanse our palates or something. God.
So David Banks pulls me aside and he starts telling me old school stories about
I hate
one
you.
Eleanor Kerrigan.
Stop it.
And he's like, back in the day, Eleanor was fucking everybody.
He
And
said
I was
that
like,
about every single
that's
Yeah.
the setup. And I'm like, please, David, do tell.
I asked him about a lot of other waitresses, and it didn't start that way.
She was never fucking everybody. So Eleanor, apparently, Chris Tucker's car broke down.
It was on fire.
She fucked it?
on fire,
I did not
fucked the
fuck
car?
This is before
I'm
Friday.
a squirter, so I put it out.
She's like, no, please, just finger me. This isn't sexual. This is to stop your car from burning to the ground.
This
for
is life
safety
or
purposes.
death.
A lot of
Guys,
people don't know
life
this.
or death.
Eleanor is a volunteer firewoman in various counties.
If you listen to the Comedy Store podcast, I'll talk to you about Dean Gelber had a hiring policy for a while where he would only hire squirters.
That is a fact.
So what happened? Chris Tucker's car's on fire. What kind of car? This is pre-fame Chris Tucker, right?
Yeah, way pre-fame. I have no idea what kind of car it was. I
Okay.
just know him and Faison.
Faison Love.
Faison Love.
He's
were
a heavier
pushing-
gentleman. He must have been out of breath.
They were pushing it in, and me and my friend
Pushing
Lauren,
what in?
The
The car?
car.
Oh, okay, I was just
They were
checking.
trying to get the car, and then I helped them me and Lauren helped
Pushing
them
it in?
push the car in the lot. So then Chewy or somebody, I forget who, maybe it wasn't Chewy, I forget, but somebody
Chewy
came
was
out
an old lot guy at the
and
Comedy
helped
Store.
put the fire out.
So
And
that's
then
the story Eleanor
we
Coke
pushed
dealer.
it in the back, and that was it.
So that's what she says that was it. But David
Chris is a very
Banks
good friend. That's not.
says to me, what she doesn't tell you, she sucked his dick behind the dumpster right after that.
that's not true.
That's not true?
That's just
Eleanor,
how he talks.
have you ever sucked a dick behind a dumpster in your life? True or false? Yes.
Yes.
Or no? Wow.
Was it Mario number 3?
No.
Mario, it's Mario.
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 Okay.
Say Mario. I mean, say that word.
Say Mario.
Say Mario.
Say that word.
The name, it's not a word.
Mario.
Yeah.
Mario.
Yeah, there you go. No
Long
one says
Island.
Mario.
Mario.
But you wanted to marry Mario.
I know.
I
you
didn't
want
wanna
me to say
marry
Mario,
him.
but I know it's wrong, Eleanor. It sounds so gross.
Sorry, that's his name.
I know, but
Mario.
that's our people. But we gotta get past that.
We
our
you say
people?
our people.
Our people are filthy East Coast Mario people. We have to be moved beyond them.
No, I would never not. If I called him Mario, he would punch me
His,
in the
his
tit.
ancestors in Italy call him Mario, Mario, Mario,
Mario.
Mario,
Yeah,
Mario.
Yeah, but in the
So-
streets of shitty Philadelphia,
yeah,
it's
it's Mario. It sucks.
We just lost our Philadelphia
Audience?
affiliate right there.
That's right. They all pulled out because they're like, you guys don't know shit.
Like
Yeah.
Chris Tucker pulled out after you helped him
Oh,
with the
come on. Too soon.
Was Faison
I
involved?
love Chris, and he wasn't into me. He was into my friend Jen.
Yeah, I mean, he could still get a quick milking behind the dumpster.
No. No.
Did Mitzi discourage stuff like that if she knew the wait staff?
Milking?
Yeah, she didn't like waitresses getting involved, but she could do it.
What-
Mitzi could milk all she
Yeah.
wanted.
Oh my God.
Sorry.
Steve's like, I wish I was around back then. this thing's
would've
not going to
loved
milk
you.
itself.
Dude, I probably would.
Well, it will milk itself.
if I was there
but
in the 80s, I would have been the guy that fucked Mitzi.
Definitely. You would have been
100%.
Schubert.
Oh, 100%.
I like these
I'd be like, this
references.
isn't.
I'm sorry, that's an obscure reference,
Yeah.
but you know what I mean.
No, they
yeah,
don't.
probably 100%.
You would have had sex with Mitzi.
You did in the
Spots.
2000s.
She was
though, didn't
hot.
you?
Mitzi was
Yeah.
hot.
Like
She
that
would-
picture of her in La Jolla and against
That's
the ivy?
gorgeous. Yeah, against
Yeah.
the ivy. Jesus, did you rub one out to that? Why did you? The way
That's
you
what he
said
was
it.
thinking of when he stuck
the
his
only
dick
thing
in the
in that
fan.
condo
Chrissy
for-
Mitzi.
Wait,
a-
she was like 42 when she started
Yes.
the
Yeah.
the Comedy Store.
Yeah,
Really?
40
So
something. Yeah,
in
she
the
was in her
80s,
40s.
she was like well into her 50s, and you would have been like 22, 23.
I like this.
Mommy issues.
Shit. I still would have done it.
I mean, this is a guy who had a veal parmesan shoved up his asshole
That's a good
4
point.
hours ago.
At 40,
Yeah, any of us shocked at this that he would have sex with her?
sex with a female.
I take my shots.
I like it. But
Where's
no,
it-
that's false. What Dave Banks said. But he is the funniest guy in the world. If you guys want to look him
I think
up,
he's dead now.
he is.
It's
God
a,
rest
it's a
his
sad
soul.
loss.
Who?
Yeah.
David Banks.
Oh, I thought he said Dave Chappelle.
He was this
No.
old pimp / writer for. He was a pimp. He had all these like young
It's
women.
none
that
of my
he-
business.
He's
what
like,
he
this
did.
is my. He's like, this is my niece, and I was like, oh, really? That's your niece? How much of you want to fuck her? And I was like, whoa, jeez, that turned really fast.
It was real weird. It's like a very weird sex trafficking.
Brilliant
thing going
writer.
on.
Brilliant writer.
You
Like,
sure you're not talking about David Tyree?
No,
No.
positive. I love
Janet
Dave
Jackson's
Tyree.
gynecologist?
What? That was his
That was
opening
his big joke,
bit.
dude. Well, I gotta go.
No,
I'm
he
Ja-
said, "I'm sorry, I'm late."
I'm sorry, yeah. My neighbor's Janet Jackson's gynecologist, and it was my turn to lick his finger. I was like, every time he'd open with that fucking joke.
The fuck?
Yeah, dude.
But in his defense, he would switch it from Janet Jackson to Halle Berry.
Halle
He
Berry
would
went-
definitely
By
the way,
upgrade. He upgraded.
How long does that take that it makes you late somewhere? How long is he licking the finger? Like an hour? Jesus,
That's a good
Christ.
point.
It
What
can't-
was the story? He got a writing job on Roseanne.
Roseanne, yeah.
And then he went in there. He had
Tyree?
never, yeah, he had
The
never
first
seen
one?
the show, the very original. He had never seen the show, and he walked in there. And he's like, all right, Roseanne's getting her ass eaten now by John Goodman.
They're like,
and,
sir, this is ABC.
Yeah, but
okay.
it
so
was
he-
a serious pitch for the show, and he's like, John Gooden stroking his cock while he's eating Roseanne's ass, and
Oh,
people
it's
were like,
network?
I don't think we can
Whoa.
do that.
It's
It'd be tough
network.
to sell Colgate during that.
He's eating the ass through the panties because we got to please the network.
He's like, yeah, I don't think we're gonna move a lot of Glad bags.
Oh my God, he was so serious too.
How long did he last there?
I don't think he lasted.
Yeah, I think after that they're like, maybe Roseanne's not for you.
Dude, how could Roseanne be racist if she
I gotta
gave
piss
to hire
so bad.
Dave Tyree?
I'm sorry, this is so unprofessional.
I did
This
the same.
Is the worst
I broke earlier.
podcast I've ever been on.
We both.
I mean, the guests are gone. I mean, the
the
hosts are
host.
gone.
That's the host.
It's only one at a time, though. We don't piss together. Not all the times.
Have you guys ever pissed together?
Yeah, it's called a totem pole because I'm a little taller. I had to angle down through his open legs and avoid his balls. It's a very precise.
Thank- so
You're
you
doing
couldn't-
this. The guy I saw jerk off into a fan. You're like, oh,
I
my
know.
man.
Wait a minute, but so you couldn't do this with Ari because you would just
Up.
pee on his nuts.
You beat on my asshole again? Oh my god.
The
Yeah,
splash?
Ari's balls.
God, he's so
Dude,
disgusting.
I went over there for a minute during the bet when he was shoving the hot dog up his
You
ass.
saw the nuts.
And I'm telling you, I tried. You know that new feature on your iPhone? I don't know if you have iPhones with the measure.
You mean the
I
ball?
tried to get the dot on his asshole and then measure to where the bottom of his balls were.
It broke your
See,
phone.
It was, but because of where I was, it was like 9.5 feet. But for some reason, I believe it. I believe it was that long.
Do you think Steve Jobs is up in heaven? Like, yeah, I'm glad I invented
That's
that.
why I did it.
Yep.
That's why I made it. yeah.
Using it to the fullest ability.
I'm glad people are taking advantage of it.
That's
It's not 9 feet. It's actually
exactly-
10.5. I've measured it. Remember that scene in Hoosiers where they measure the rim? They did that with Ari's ass, and it was exactly 10 feet. Like, this is like no other ass that goes 10 feet long.
I came in because I saw Big J outside. I'm like, hey man, how's the show at the Orpheum? He goes, comedy? Fuck it, dude. All anyone's talking about is Ari's ball bag and shoving a hot dog up his ass.
All
and
the-
you eating chicken parm off another dude's nipples.
Ari's balls have been signed by CAA after this weekend.
I hope
They have a
so.
development deal.
There were
By the way,
network
they're
executives from True
overdeveloped
TV.
as is. So
There were
should-
network executives from True TV here that had to witness that.
I know.
True TV almost walked out. True TV was like, this is not we can't deal with this.
They want to give you your own show called Milked.
Harvey Milk.
Would anyone here buy
Yes.
Got Milked t-shirts? That's
I love it.
Silence.
He's trying to sell it right now.
Just feeling the crowd out a little bit.
I know.
He has them in his car if anyone's interested.
Is anyone a large?
Eleanor, can you iron these on?
Does anyone like the color red? Oh.
I'll tell you what, these live podcasts are a tough deal.
Are they?
How
Because
long
it's
are they
hard to
supposed
hold
go?
your
I'm
pee.
exhausted, dude.
We're
I've
going
been
till
on the mic
3
all-
a.m.
I don't know. I think we have like 15 more minutes.
15 minutes.
50.
Yeah.
He said 50.
Steve, did you do a show already tonight?
No, I woke up.
Okay.
I went to the gym, the
Okay.
Orange Theory, to work out because I knew I was going to be fucking
Where the fuck is
dismantled later.
Orange Theory?
Right over
Oh,
here.
you're so
Now that-
bougie. You're such a bougie.
Now that you're a gay
douche.
porn star, do you take the bike seat off when you ride it?
It's a good question.
I never put it on to begin with.
So that you
Steve,
found
do
your
you still
calling.
spin? Remember when
No,
we
I
used to
don't- I
spin
don't.
all the
Oh,
time?
you're a
No,
spinner.
now I row. I row.
You
instead.
row.
I
Nice.
rose.
Oh,
You, O'Neill.
Ahoy, polloi. Jesus.
I like the rowing. I would do that.
And then I went to Top Golf with Bertolini and a couple of dudes from All Things Comedy, Bartnick and
Okay.
Court McCowan. And
Name
then
dropper.
Straight back here to do the goddamn Comedy Jam rehearsal. Come get fucking belittled at the Punch Drunk,
Okay.
and then do my own podcast. Went back.
How
cried
did your
myself-
podcast go after the porn?
It was great, dude.
really.
What? Why are you guys so quiet when I said that?
It just seems weird that you were like you had to do the gay porn and then like come up here and do.
It was a bit of a
This guy's putting his
shift in
fat
Oh, look
energy.
at
gut-
this guy. Wait, who's this guy?
Look at this
bit of
fat
shift
He's
in
like,
energy.
I'm.
Oh
he
my
gave us
God.
the point at his eyes and then pointed it
got
up.
His tits
tattoo
weren't
as
even on the
well.
glass because his gut was stopping his tits
Yeah.
from hitting the glass. He's like, look how funny this is, but his,
His
big
gut
fat
was
gut
horrible.
was blocking the prank.
Ugh.
Yeah, I'll hide in your closet later.
Wait a minute.
Do you hear it? You should do a horror movie. Renazizi and Dice is in the closet. The whole movie.
The whole movie.
Guess
Where's
who's in here now?
the get coming from?
Renazizi's trying to get milk. Is
It's
that
coming from inside the house.
All I want to do is get milked.
There it is again. Do you hear it?
I hear it. It's in the babe. It's in the ceiling.
Is that the guy from Family Guy, the neighbor? I don't know who it is. I've been in the closet for 40 years.
The ultimate prank. Oh man.
What
Effects
dedication.
master.
Maybe we should get to know some of the crowd here tonight.
That would be fun.
Everyone's like, no,
Yeah,
please
we're good.
do not associate our names with this fucking podcast.
These people have jobs. I'm
I
like
feel
Eleanor's
like
brother.
You son of a bitch.
He's
My
a meat
brother works.
salesman.
He sells meat door to door like a person.
What
We
kind
used
of
to
meat?
knew a guy who
It's
did
none
that.
of your business.
Philadelphia street meat.
That's what Josh Nasser did out of his
He
truck.
did.
We brought it up earlier.
O'Neill
yeah.
said just that. And the crowd roared with applause. They love Josh.
We love him.
That's
He's
their
like, that's the
favorite.
guy from the porno earlier.
This guy probably thinks this is a Me Too press conference with me with me talking right now. He's
like,
like,
"Is
oh,
that-
I knew that guy from the league was a piece
This guy's
of
like,
shit.
can we come in here? Yeah.
He's like, is that gay porn star Steve Renazizi?
You know what, Jeff? It hasn't hit the streets yet.
Oh,
that-
it's his.
is that
Are you
true?
sure?
That looks a lot
Did you
like.
see Ari attack that guy that tried to take a
Up,
picture?
get your phone on there.
Did you see? Let me see.
That guy's a great guy.
You gotta
He's the
delete it.
fucking head of production of all
I
things
don't give a
comedy.
fuck, man. We had a very strict policy, no cameras allowed. This guy's over here.
There was two
He was like
going.
Sean Penn. I was like, he's gonna smash the camera pretty soon. I loved it.
Those two guys go, there's no way that that's cheese parmesan right there on stage right now.
Is that cheese parmesan?
They're like, that's David Boreanaz. No way.
It's the guy from Bones for sure.
Yeah, it's not.
There's no way that we're seeing our favorite gay porn star.
ATC couldn't
Cheese
afford
Parmesan.
cheese
Dude,
parmesan.
Dude, is Dexter in a gay porn?
What?
Dexter in a gay porn?
Ooh.
Wait,
What,
Dexter.
You want
I
him
get
to be?
Dexter a lot.
Oh, now
too.
you're getting Dexter? Not
Yeah.
even David Boreanaz?
No, I get Dexter a lot more.
Okay,
too.
we'll have to write
Oh,
that into
interesting.
something.
We'll have
I
to
like
write it
What do
in.
you guys think? Show of hands for
Dexter or
Dexter.
David Boreanaz?
Let's go Dexter first. Show of hands.
Or
One
cheese
guy in the back.
parmesan.
David Boreanaz.
Wait, we got another Dexter? Oh,
At
wait.
least
People
40.
who have no idea what the fuck I'm talking about. All right, most of the crowd. All right, these guys are
So
like, what?
Angel from Buffy the Vampire Slayer, or
She gets it.
fucking Dexter, bro. I don't know how to explain it more
Steve's
than Dexter,
a regular
right?
David Boreanaz.
You know what, Jeff? Too soon, bro.
David
Yeah.
bore that anus. Here's the thing about our fan base. Most of them are kind of off the grid. Like there's not a lot
There are
of
people that like that.
But they
they're
have
not getting cable
devices
to their house.
But they have devices to hear us on, which is good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Usually illegal ones.
But they have
probably, I'm
no
sure.
social security.
Steve, how's the lemonade?
It's great.
This guy right now, he's like, that's the guy.
So
That's cheese
refreshing.
parmesan.
Hats off to you, sir.
Dude,
There's
the
no
word
black
is
people
out.
in here, but we welcome you. Please.
Come on in.
Yeah.
Come on in.
He doesn't want it.
We have 4 black fans. Come on
Here he
in.
comes,
Yeah,
here he
come
comes.
on in.
Yeah.
come on
Please.
in.
There he is.
Here we go.
Come on in.
Yeah.
Welcome aboard, sir.
Have you
Oh,
ever entered a room and had
Whoa.
applause like that?
guy's
What
doing
is
the
this
hokey
guy?
pokey.
You know
Come
what?
on.
Boo him now. Either come in or
Yeah.
stop milking him. All right.
Diversity.
Here we go. What we got here? He pointed at the hat.
You're an Ohio State fan? These two guys are.
Oh yeah.
romance.
Well, what
All
the
right.
fuck happened to Eli Apple? Can I ask you that?
Whoa. This is a sports.
Steve, Jesus.
Who's Eli Apple?
He used to be the Giants.
Uh-oh.
cornerback.
What brought you in here, sir? You a big fan of the Danish and O'Neill?
Who do you like better?
Could
Steven.
be.
Steven.
Very mysterious.
That was it?
He walked in to shake that guy's hand about Ohio State, and he's
I
like,
know,
"All right,
that
I
was it.
had
Did
my
you,
night out."
What an entrance.
Did you recognize Eleanor from Toronto a few days ago?
Thank you. Thank you.
I think he thought this was like an AA meeting, and he's like, "Oh shit, it's
He's
not."
like, I feel
Hey,
the need
Steve.
to drink. I have to.
Really? Congratulations, man.
"Yeah, he's
Oh,
drunk
okay.
now."
Sorry.
I was going to give you a.
Hey, we have
false
some
valor.
seats
Coin
right
or
here.
whatever they have.
We don't heckle. I won't. No, we don't do that. We
Well,
just
most
do
people
a-
are just sitting down anywhere, so not standing in the middle.
Take a
Yeah,
beanbag,
go ahead,
sir.
take a bean. No, don't take it with you, but you could sit in it right now.
You guys can sit in that
really,
beanbag chair.
really,
yeah.
Ryan, really.
Yeah, sit. Come on.
Too soon.
Is it possible to get just one more Dos Equis? I think that will.
O'Neill, you need like 4 more.
Oh yeah, no. After
Look,
this
Steve.
will be 4 more.
She gave me
Cheers,
another one.
Eleanor.
Cheers.
Wait, you're making this guy get up? You're like, give me your fucking seat, you son of a bitch.
This
That
guy's
guy's
been
a
here
shaman.
all fucking
oh,
day
thank
long.
you so much.
It's
He
just
absolutely
shaman.
should get up.
I like that
I-
you open them in front of me to
got
prove
bed
maybe you're not
sores.
roofieing it. I've
Thank
been
you.
roofied in Phoenix
I don't
4
have a good
times.
tolerance, so I'm gonna
This
fall
poor
off
woman, the
stage.
things
Thank
that she
you.
has seen today. Do you understand? She has
Where's
to
your
sign a
drink?
non-disclosure.
So you got to go up to the bar.
Yeah.
Here, hold on. Let me leave my show, and I'll go get you a drink and bring it to you. What is this? Eleanor almost kicked into waitress mode right there.
Yeah.
You want me to get it? I'm an excellent waitress.
He identified her from the 80s from the comedy
Oh.
store. Yeah, he was like, "Oh, I
I
recognize
wasn't
you."
there in
Sir,
the
what brought
80s.
you in here? Did you recognize this
Darwin
guy?
Hines?
Darwin Hines?
How dare you?
This way yesterday, and I was gonna come in, but
Oh, okay. You finally
felt a
built up
better
the
vibe
courage
today.
to do it.
Took him a day to
This
get
is-
here. He's here.
This
Is
is
Janet
number
Jackson
one.
your neighbor?
I'm sorry.
Is Janet Jackson your neighbor?
That's racist.
No, I was doing a Dave Tyree callback for the rest of
Oh,
the
okay.
I
Good
know what
job,
you were
Eleanor.
doing.
What you walked into is the number one bestiality podcast
On the internet.
in.
Congratulations,
The universe.
bro. You found it.
Kim Jong is my neighbor.
there
is
you
it?
go.
Kim Jong?
Kim Jong-un?
You live in North Korea. Wow. Wow. Well, thanks for
Excellent.
traveling all this way.
Appreciate
Hey, where's my drink, bitch?
Jesus.
Oh,
Whoa,
jeez. This
whoa,
guy dropped a
whoa.
bitch at the
Whoa.
end. By the way, nobody get this guy a drink.
The Ohio State guy was like, "I will."
His comedy show over here when I went and saw him.
Who?
Oh.
I think he's saying Dr. Ken Jung.
Oh.
Oh.
And by the way, that's not his name. Dr. Ken, and I don't know what his last name,
Oh.
Jung?
I
It
don't
is.
know.
Yes, it is.
Oh, it is. You know what, sir? I apologize to you because I thought
You
you were talking about the
you were talking
ruler of North
Kim
Korea.
Jong-un. Yeah, that's who we all thought you were talking about. And I'm like, damn, I didn't know you lived in North Korea.
Yeah.
My dad
Now I
fought
look
those
like
guys.
a fool.
We
That's
called us all
crazy.
bitches. That
Yeah,
was-
dude, you really fucking changed the vibe of this podcast, bro.
We
You
were just
came-
talking about gay
leveled
porn.
it. I like it.
That's terrible. I apologize.
No,
Why
not
are
at
you
all, dude.
Why are you putting your hand to the side of your
You know, we
mouth
can all
every
hear
time
you
you
regardless.
regardless?
Favorite
So you can hear me clearly. No,
I
Okay,
love
no,
this.
no.
this guy to hear me. So no.
That's right. You're blocking
I wouldn't
him
want that
out.
guy to hear you either, because that guy looks like he's getting real pissed at you. And that guy's a diehard fan.
This guy, the
Yeah.
sketch
One.
artist. I mean, the sketch.
The police sketch.
A police sketch.
That's-
Go to any
that's
post
Jody
office in,
Friedlander.
in the country.
Jody Friedlander.
That's the guy that- That's Jose Friedlander.
What are the odds Phoenix lets us do this again here next year?
Never
I think-
again.
Hey, wait,
Wow.
is this a plug for your new gambling
You're goddamn
podcast?
right. What's the odds with Steve Brent is easy? Every Wednesday, 9 a.m. Pacific on All Things
Live.
Comedy.
Go to
Live.
BetDSI.
I was just telling
Not
Eleanor.
yet, not yet. We haven't got their money.
I love your niche You like your niche podcast.
I get very niche, and then I live in it.
And then,
Yes.
and then you run out of episodes. And you're like, let's talk about street cleaning. This is Steve Renazizi street cleaning podcast.
It doesn't matter, O'Neill. It's just it's an open door to anything you want to talk about.
Like your asshole's an open
You
door.
know what?
Yeah.
It's
Early.
I'll
shouldn't have come up
talk
here.
whatever you want, Steve.
thanks, Eleanor. You haven't been invited yet, but we'll talk.
Thank you.
You know what I want to find out is there's a few ladies here. I know this lady's here against her will. Are you here against your will also, ma'am?
How about
No,
the young
you-
ladies in the
okay.
back? Look, they're happy.
Are you
to be
guys
here.
fans or are you? You are
Whoa!
now. Converts.
We are up to.
Convert.
And I love how the lady in the back's like, don't speak for me. I'm not a fan yet. I'm not 100% on
Speak for
board.
yourself.
I'm on my own.
We're up to 8 female fans now. with
What
those
about
two.
these ladies in the back? Do you have any idea who we are? Oh, okay. Wonderful. All right.
I
'Cause
know
we
who
do have
they are
4
as well. They've been to like every show at this place.
That's true.
That's the
too.
Watts sisters of Texas.
Yeah.
Whoa. Look at that insider knowledge.
They've
I'm
tweeted
a fan
at
of
me.
theirs.
They've
Welcome.
tweeted at everybody so far. Yeah. they've been
We're going to
great.
come to your house.
Okay.
Steve's
never
gonna
know
come
when.
in it. He's gonna milk himself.
I'm gonna.
He's gonna
You guys
milk
have the
himself in
milking
your
range
yard.
in the back? I like to get milked on the range. Can we do that in the back? in
What is
Texas?
this, your new song, Milk?
Milked on the range.
Milk. Okay, no more alcohol for me.
What?
No, more.
Oh, you gotta
More.
finish.
If you don't fall down at your show tonight,
Yeah.
we have failed.
We never see you
I
drink.
have to do a storytelling
Eleanor.
show.
Oh, here's a
too.
story, by the way, for your show.
Ari's show.
Talk
What
about
about
how
how much-
Eleanor can
Here's
suck
a
to
story.
straw for 15
Here we go.
seconds.
Jeff's got your story.
Here's a
He
story
won what?
for you.
He wouldn't tell me he wasn't on the show.
Nope. That's a secret.
Ari?
That's a big
Because
secret.
I think he was making the lineup
Don't
as
tell
he was
him I
going.
What,
told
the
you.
storyteller show?
Last night
I could tell you.
Last night we were eating pizza and Theo Vaughn showed up and he's like, you're gonna do my storyteller show tomorrow?
Oh
and he
my
goes,
God.
I don't really have a story. He goes, I don't care, you're gonna do it.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah.
By the way, here's the story. O'Neill and I are in La Jolla. What year is this? With Ari Schaefer.
It could be a lot of different years.
So Ari goes on stage. We perform before
Oh,
him,
yeah.
and we're like, let's just start sending up shots to Ari
Yes.
throughout the performance. And so we send up one.
we sent up one.
We didn't know if he would drink it. Ari's not a big drinker. I'm a Jew. I'm gonna take it. It's free. He drinks the shot on stage, throws the shot glass over his shoulder.
So
we're
we
like,
we have
let's-
we have a pact with the bartender. We're like, every time he does it, we got to keep sending more up. But then the audience starts sending shots up as well because they're like, well, I'm not going to be outdone by this mysterious figure that keeps sending him shots. So he keeps doing them.
Someone sent him like a flaming Jew. Like people were getting in on the names of these things, like the shots I've never heard
Okay.
of.
Because I looked at you, I was like, did you order this shot?
Yeah,
He's
I was
like, no, I had nothing to do with this shot. And I was like, I didn't have anything to do with this shot. And so then, how would he do? 10 shots in an hour?
At least 10 to 12. And
He
I
was
said to
slurring
O'Neill,
his speech.
I go, should we stop? And O'Neill's like, no, we have to keep going.
I go, if he dies, he dies.
O'Neill was Drago that night.
I was big into Rocky IV at the time.
I love it.
And so then Ari
so hot.
stumbles off stage.
He literally did like you were running from a crocodile, way one way, way one way, way one. But he did walk off.
Like he was on a shooting range in North Korea and he was trying to dodge bullets.
He walked off under his own power.
He did, and then but later he was not doing well.
Did he puke? I don't remember.
I can't remember either. We should get Ari on the show. We should call
Oh,
Ari
I
and see
definitely
if he puked.
Get him on.
Okay, let
And
me
then
call
O'Neill
him. You
had
guys
a
talk amongst
jiu-jitsu match
yourselves.
against Ari.
I'm on stage at the Orpheum.
So what happened? So he may or may not have puked. And
But
then
he had no idea it was us the whole like that we were the perpetrators.
For
Sending
years.
shots, yeah.
For years.
Yeah, but that's
How
the
many
same
years?
dude that drove down and left Painter there.
the great story. I love that.
Tell the story, please.
I don't know it all, but I know that at some point,
Call this guy.
Didn't Jim Painter rub shit
Ari
on Ari's
and
car?
Jim Painter shat on Aaron Cater's car.
Okay.
These are
Aaron
all
Cater
Comedy
got
Store
upset,
people.
reported it to the Comedy Store. They came to Jim Painter. He immediately ratted out Ari and Ari.
It was Ari Shafir.
all
He did
him.
it.
Ari accepted that, took the punishment, and then a year later,
I accept it. Oh, Bitsy, I apologize.
they were all down in La Jolla. Jim Painter went on stage. Now La Jolla's 200, San Diego's 200 miles from LA, and at that time everyone would go together. So if we were all going now, we go together. So Ari and Jim and everyone, I think Ingram was with him too.
Yeah,
they all
Rick,
went
yeah.
together. Jim goes on stage to perform. This is a year later. Ari goes to Ingram, get in the
Let's
car,
go.
we're leaving. And he took his wallet, and he just left Jim
He
Painter
had
there.
no way to
No
get
cash,
money, no credit
no
card,
money, no
no
way to get back,
identification.
no nothing. This year after this whole thing occurred, he's like, "Payback's a bitch, motherfucker. Don't ever rat me out." And Jim Painter had to take a train, had to borrow money,
Yep.
and take a train back the next day because he had no nothing. Couldn't rent a car, couldn't do anything.
Is it true that Ari once hid in Dice's closet?
Yes, and that's why he got banned from his house.
And he heard
No, it
get.
wasn't.
And he was digging through his drawers.
He was
too.
going
Yeah.
through his desk. I'll
In
never
his-
forget
yeah.
that. He did it to Freddie too, Freddie Soto.
He
Do
did
you
it
remember
to-
that?
He did it to
everyone.
Jeff.
Did it
This
to
is-
me.
We were watching a UFC fight, and he's in the kitchen rummaging through all his.
Going through my utensil.
One of the
Fork?
first times I ever met him, I brought him back to my apartment, right? I go, just be quiet. It was late. I go, my girlfriend's sleeping in the bed.
I
go, I have
later
to get-
would turn into your full-time
I
milker.
come back from getting him something. He's gone. You're right. He's gone.
you
I go,
take
where is
Steve
he?
to be your milky?
He's in the bed with Tracy. He's in the bed with her.
What?
That shot went. Whoa, whoa, whoa!
How does that
Whoa!
happen?
I've never heard this fucking story.
Oh,
he's
my
in.
God.
Oh, look at these. Oh, they're skeletons. With-
Yeah.
Yay! Happy Halloween!
welcome
Happy
aboard.
Halloween. Hey.
Don't
All
kill us.
Right. Well,
Bye.
it's actually
Good
on
energy.
Thursday. I
White
think,
face
but-
is terrifying.
No to all things comedy. Glaze the front doors next year,
Uh,
just so we don't have to be subjected.
so
to this.
he So he climbs
So-
in bed with your
no,
wife,
no,
Tracy.
We walk to my apartment. I have to get him something. I go, hey, just be quiet.
Was it a
Tracy.
date with Eleanor?
I wish.
Really?
I go,
Okay.
Tracy's sleeping. I go to get him something. I come back, he's gone. I think he left. I go into my bedroom. He's in bed with Tracy.
Like,
And
she
I go-
actually-
And she's loving it.
I turn the light on. She goes,
Just
"What
spy
the fuck,
fucking her."
Ari?" She was like, he was up against her, like spooning with her.
was this like Revenge of the Nerds where Skolnick tried to fuck with the mask on?
Yeah, no,
You're
that's-
like,
No, I
so he's a
all
snooper.
jocks do is think about sports. All Jews do is think about fucking.
He's a snooper.
Did she feel the balls? She's like, I knew it wasn't Steve.
She felt
Was
those
he-
fucking gargantuan.
She's like, they were knocking me into the headboard every time he thrusted.
Was he like feeling her up or like rifling through your
No,
Rifling
affairs?
through her pussy? What is it?
Where's something in there somewhere.
You know what I mean?
So he climbed into bed with Tracy.
Yeah.
Your wife.
Yep.
Now. You
Well,
have
now,
two
yeah.
children with her.
Yep.
And he.
Allegedly, they look like Ari a little bit. A couple of them.
Do you know Tracy's like
Those
biggest
kids
thing
are
with me? She's
cute.
like, if
That's
you
not
ever
real.
fuck around on me, I'm gonna fuck Ari right away.
What?
Yep.
Oh,
100%.
wait.
Oh, that's
There was a-
And that's what
awful.
people are like. How do you stay faithful on the road? I'm like, because my wife's gonna fuck Ari Shafir if I cheat on her.
And
that
your
to me-
wife's-
There was a point where.
And Ari's like, absolutely, I cannot wait for you to fuck up.
Oh,
There was a point
I'll
where
be
you,
right
and-
here.
Fuck her in front of
Wait.
you.
you and your wife broke up. Can we talk about this?
Hello, allegedly. Wait, what?
no, no.
Is this
Wait.
live?
Come
Wait,
on, tell
your-
this. This
your
is
w-
cute.
your
This
wife-
is nice.
Eleanor.
Yeah. Your wife, you and your wife
But this
broken
was way
up.
before
His
you were
girlfriend.
married.
This is
A girlfriend,
2003.
girlfriend.
We were
Girlfriend.
girlfriend at the time. People,
Yeah.
you know, we were on a break,
You're young
We
kids.
were on a break.
You're young kids.
and you know, people fall down, they make mistakes.
And to get her back, you decided to make a plan with Ari. You don't have to talk about this if you don't want to.
we
but-
already are, O'Neill.
Yeah, it's too late, O'Neill.
He's like, you don't have to talk about it, but please answer it quickly.
I don't know if you want to.
No,
That's
go
why.
ahead. Just say, yeah.
Okay, so you made a pact with Ari to get her back.
And by the way, Ari's, who do you go to?
Okay,
To
hold
help
on.
you
If you know
get
what,
her back.
After all, I've had like 6
I know.
fucking Dos Equis in an hour.
Who
I've
cares?
only
So
had
if you don't
one
want
and
to
a
talk
half.
about it, you don't
Just
have
do
to.
it. Just talk about it, yeah.
So you made a pact with Ari.
Yep, yes.
The pact was this:
The king of romance, Ari Shafir.
Ari is going to attempt to rape your wife at the time. And Ari's thing was like, I'll do this, but I get one swipe, clean swipe with inside, and then you're gonna break in the door and you're gonna stop him, and she's gonna be like, Steve saved my life. Let's get back together.
This is the Marty McFly How to Win Your Girlfriend
By the
back
way,
plan.
Now, by the way, can I
this should
just...
not be publicized because I'm
Yes,
drunk,
again.
Steve's drunk, I think Eleanor's drunk,
I'm pretty
Jeff's drunk.
drunk.
By the
Don't
way,
get another Dos Equis. I'm
context-
sorry.
You son
this
of
is
a
little-
bitch.
For context, I was in a really bad place, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, that place
I was
being
heartbroken. I love
you
this
so
woman.
much.
That place
Thank
being
you.
the comedy store. No,
And I was
no.
also staying in Ari's apartment where at nightly he would come home and check. He goes, "Are you asleep?" I go, "I don't know if I was sleeping." And he would check to be like, "I'll check." And he would put his balls on my forehead to see if I was really sleeping. And once they were there, he'd go, "I believe it." And he would pull them off and then go to bed.
Ari is by far the worst guy to ever tell you broke up with someone, because I broke up with this girl that I'd lived with for years, and then maybe a day after, he's like, do you want to go on the road? We went to somewhere between San Diego and LA, and the whole ride there, he's like, you know she's fucking somebody else, right? You know that she's doing that? And he had his wife at the time, and she's like,
Oh, yeah, I forgot.
talk to a woman about it. Do you think that his girlfriend who broke up with him like 2 days ago is fucking someone else? And she's like, yes, I think
Oh,
so.
I know that one. She's a fucking piece of shit.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Ari,
That's a
yes.
match made in
I
heaven
know,
right
lovely
there.
lady. She lives in Hawaii.
All right, so let's finish up the story.
Two
so,
whores.
So Ari's like, we came up with that plan because I was desperate. I go,
What
Ari,
was
we
Plan
can't-
B, by the way?
Yeah, there's no Plan B. And it
By the
was
way, this is
obviously-
the early 2000s, before the Me Too movement came around, so this was totally
it was in-
acceptable.
yeah. So I
Was
just
it
like,
acceptable?
No,
I'm
no,
gonna say no.
obviously not.
Ari's like, I don't want to do this. I'm dating Eleanor.
That, you motherfucker.
Eleanor
never
was
dated
fucking
Ari.
everybody.
I never
but Ari
dated
did say it was a
Ari.
great plan.
Of
Yeah,
course
so-
he did.
Yeah,
He goes,
so
I'm
he-
100% on board for this plan.
So the plan was he was going to ask her out, or how was this going to take place? He's going to hide in the bushes?
No, I don't know.
Was he gonna wear a disguise?
No, I think Tracy.
have
This
to.
guy, as soon as those balls come out, everybody knows. Ari's balls are better than a fingerprint. Like the police have his balls on record. They're like, oh, this is Ari. Shafir.
there's only one of these in town.
When he travels, he has to register them at the police station because they're so dangerous.
Sir,
Lethal
Ari
weapon.
Shafir, I'm here to register my balls.
Dude, he literally checked his balls when I flew with him once. He put them in the overhead.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
so
no,
gross.
he was, he's he's had a great relationship with Tracy. She's known him. He's known both of us as long as we've known him. So
Have you had a threesome with him?
never.
Would
no.
you?
No.
Would
but
you?
I know-
The
but I
rape
know-
would have been the first threesome where he punches.
I know
somebody.
that Tracy's super happy for Ari's success. I think she thinks it probably was going to happen the entire time, and I think that 100% she would fuck him if I did something
Oh, my
wrong.
God.
100%.
She's a quarter Jewish and wants to be one and a quarter.
Absolutely. I don't think it would be gross to her. I think she thinks Ari's good looking.
What?
By the way,
Oh.
what?
I'm not kidding you. I think she thinks Ari's like
Does that hurt you? Because you're like, she thinks I'm good looking,
nerdy
and obviously
hot.
she's broken.
She thinks Ari's like nerdy
She's like,
hot.
did she ever tell you like, I wish that you had more of a, like,
No,
had
no.
a ball spot and
No, dude,
was-
she-
had a bleeding asshole?
No.
Huge ears.
Like,
No.
you would be perfect if your asshole bled all the
but
time.
What I'm
and
saying
you had
is,
a
I don't think
receding
it
hairline.
would be the worst thing for her to have to do. So
What, fuck Ari?
yeah, like
I
think she'd be
agree.
like,
That's the
"Fuck
worst thing
you, I'm
anybody
doing
could
it."
have.
By the way,
to do.
Tracy's the best.
She's the greatest,
And I don't know why she wasn't at the wedding and you were.
But she had some
It was
kissing to
a-
do, bro.
Wait a minute. Come on. Why do you?
Yeah,
gotta-
Well, Eleanor wasn't there
congratulations,
either.
by the
I
way.
was in
But
Detroit.
Jeff was there
Congratulations.
and the fight nanny was there.
That's right.
We brought our
Is
baby.
the baby here?
Yeah, she's here. She's under the table.
They put her in one of
Sleeping
those shoe holders
Yeah.
for bowling.
She's
I
been
was back
smoking
there.
pot inside before, but I wanted to make sure the baby wasn't here.
What, you have
Thank
pot?
you.
Just a vape pen.
Oh,
I
all
don't
of a
know.
sudden you're
Can I
gonna
hit-
smoke?
Can I hit that?
Are you
Dude, we're getting
serious?
fucked up.
Jesus.
Fuck yeah.
For real?
Is this legal?
How do I do? Which end
What's
is the one
going
you
on
smoke
with
from?
O'Neill?
Oh God.
We're a real expert. Which end is the one you
Okay.
smoke from?
How
I like
much?
how Renner used to hold it for him.
This is like the hot dog contest.
By the
from
way, how
before.
much longer?
O'Neill, enough.
Jesus.
Whoa, fuck.
Jeez. Whoa.
That's the fucking shit right
Come
there.
check out Ryan O'Neill tonight.
Jesus.
I'm the only guy who makes a vape pen make you cough.
Yeah, dude.
Let me down this with some
Don't cough
Dos
on
Equis.
me, you fuck.
100% THC, bro.
Oh, dude, I'm 100% fucked up. I'm gonna do some stop fucking
How
tonight.
how much longer is this podcast? I
I
gotta
know.
go do
It's
a
over.
For Christ's sake, O'Neill.
It's over. Thank
Wait,
you guys.
who's the next person? Do we like?
That's
another
it's
guest?
it. This is
Do
it.
we like? Do we tag you in to
Shut
come
it
up here?
down.
No, the show's
Wrap
over.
it up.
Okay.
Show's
Wait,
up.
what's the
You
next
got
show?
it.
It's over. The show's over.
This is it.
Shows
This
are
is-
done.
So we can run a little long
No,
if we want.
it's done, O'Neill.
Is what you're saying? There's no show after ours?
This is it,
If
O'Neill.
you want to
Let's
run,
go a couple minutes over here. Meet the crowd. Meet the fan base here.
All right. Well, I
All
gotta
right.
go to Tempe.
And I have to
Eleanor,
use the
thank you so
bathroom.
much
Is
for
it
doing
10?
this.
It's
Yeah,
10.
it's
10
10 o'clock. I gotta go to
I'm
Tempe.
gonna go to the Orpheum show. I was gonna go see, well, Ari, but
Yep.
Yep.
I fucked
right.
your wife. I'm going to tell you tonight on a storyteller
Thank
show.
you guys. I gotta
Tracy
go.
finds me
Eleanor
attractive.
Kerrigan, ladies and gentlemen.
you
There
guys
she
so
goes,
much.
ladies and gentlemen. Give her a round of applause.
Cheese Parmesan, gay porn star.
There it
He
is.
goes.
Slap him on the ass on the way out. Tell him how much you love the porno.
Thank you.
Goodbye, everybody. Not you guys, but goodbye to those two. Thank you so much.
Do you really
for-
want to go long?
Dude, what else are we gonna do?
I have to pee so bad again. It's from water. It's not even from this.
We should have just got a fucking
Yeah.
bedpan put underneath the
Seriously.
table here because
Can
you
anyone-
can't see anything.
Can anyone put a catheter in quick?
Brennan Zizi will put his mouth catheter in.
Can you handle this by yourself if I go to the bathroom?
Fuck, dude. Who knows where this is gonna go if you have to go to the bathroom? All right, let's try it. Let's fucking try
I'm
it.
nervous. I'm nervous. A can? That's sir. I have.
You want him to pee in that can, sir? Wait, that sounded like cancer. All right, we're off and running now. It's just me, ladies and gentlemen. Actually, I want to thank all of you guys for showing up for this. Except these two motherfuckers, because they didn't come in here because of us. They came in here because the cheese parm is easy. But I do want to thank everybody who came out. I don't know. How many of you guys are from the Phoenix area that came out to see us? This guy drove from fucking New Mexico. White bread's from here. Oh, it's a photographer. I thought we were getting some late night visits. But seriously, yeah, it means a lot to us. I'm a little fucked up right now, but look, this is just how it goes down. This guy right now, he's like, I've been waiting to watch you guys for 4 hours. I would love to go. I don't want to be an asshole and get up and walk out right now. But if you need to go somewhere, you should. Where do you have to go for the rest of the night? All right, we're gonna hang out with you until 3 a.m. How do you feel about that? Your game. All right. Who else wants to hang out till 3 a.m.? Show of hands. This guy raised his hand, but then his lady's like, yeah, no, we're not doing that shit. And then you put your hand back down. We doing a show later? Oh, what show are you going to? Oh, the renamed Storyteller show? It's going to suck.
I was rooting for you in that fight, man.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. I know. Trust me. I was hoping I was going to Derek Lewis it as well. But it was a 30-pound. That was tough, man. I did. I got out of the ground and pound. And that, to me, was the biggest victory. Because I can always learn new skills, but it's the mental toughness that you can't learn and the heart. And so I was like, you know what? You got it. Next time I'm going to fight a guy who's probably 185 pounds. Oh, here's Steve Frenazizi again.
Where's my phone? Oh, here it is.
It's a fancy.
I'm doing the goddamn comedy jam tonight. If you want to come over there.
Go see Steve at the goddamn comedy jam. He's going to be more fucked up than he is right now. Sir, did you get another drink? You didn't? They cut you off? You lying son of a bitch. Where are you going right now? Oh, well, you better go then.
What happened? What did I miss? I apologize
There's
for
a lot
my
of things.
professional ability.
We shit on Ari.
I had a kid, and it ages your prostate instantly.
Really?
Yeah.
But you didn't actually physically have the child.
No, but just the emotional stress of
Emotional
keeping a child alive every day for 6 months
That is tough, man.
has taken a toll on my prostate.
You know, between the two of us, we make like one complete adult male.
That's true.
Between a child and then marriage, it's like a fucking.
That's not a bad bloody Eleanor Kerrigan drink.
I know it's not that strong though. I think she.
Oh, she's here.
Oh, she's still here.
Shit.
Okay.
She's talking to her brother Billy on the phone. An important call. There
Eleanor,
she goes, everybody.
If you want to see Eleanor later, she'll be at the renamed Storyteller show.
If you want to see Eleanor
she doesn't
later,
have a story that she wants to tell yet. Which
Eleanor,
one?
you're off mic. Just leave.
Story
Get the
here.
fuck out.
Hop in here. Oh, being booed off stage?
Being booed off the stage opening.
Well, that one doesn't work. How
Oh,
about this
good.
one? Try this one right over here.
Yeah, boo her out of the room. If you want to see Eleanor later, she'll be at the Renaissance Hotel room 1309. So just knock on the door.
Yeah.
If she's
Let her
not-
know you're there for a milking.
If she's not there with Chris
And-
Tucker, she'll let you in.
I thought there was a podcast after ours.
Yeah,
but there
it is.
isn't?
It's ours again.
All right. Well, we're just going to do a 4-hour podcast. Wait, do we need a podcast?
You said you need a ride.
Oh, yeah, I need a ride across the street. Can you give me a piggyback ride? I'll take that. Right now, probably like 183.
Oh, shit. This guy wants your balls on his back. Bad.
And I will give them to you. Now you're going to feel a little cock because I am a grower, not a shower.
Oh, I thought you meant like just being up against it would make you hard, but it's just. Or is that what you did mean?
No. I meant that. I said you're going to feel a little. No, yeah. Oh, I get what you're saying. You're
Yeah.
going to feel a little cock because I'm hard. No. You're going to feel a small cock.
Oh.
Because
How high are you right now?
I'm really fucking
Yeah.
high.
I think I got
I'm
got
pretty
that from
drunk,
that
and I'm really
explanation.
fucking high. I should not have inhaled as deeply. I'm
Easy,
still,
Clinton.
I'm fucking suppressing an extreme cough right now. Oh, these ladies are like, I'm done with it.
Yeah, they're like,
I'm
this
done
is
with it."
over. This guy can't even smoke. I like
That
how they
lady-
went separate ways. Like a crime just happened. She's like, you go out the front, I'm going out the back.
And here's our story that we're sticking to it.
And they're like, wait, where'd the gay porn star go? We need his autograph before he
Yeah.
leaves.
By the way, complimentary beanbags for everyone. Make sure you get them on the way out. And couches, whatever you guys need, just take 'em with
Everything
you.
must go when our show is over. Take the benches, the lighting.
Yeah, you need some folding chairs. You two guys who aren't Danish and O'Neill fans.
Who wants a beer pong table that's approximately however long this table is?
That's a good point. Yeah, that is a very good point.
Is that your phone?
That's my phone.
Oh.
There's a lot of articles that we didn't get to in this episode, but we'll be back to our regularly scheduled program next week.
Now we're going to open up to 3-hour question and answer period.
Actually, that's a great thing. Does anybody have any questions for this?
He said, what can you tell us about the picture that we have on the Danish and O'Neill SoundCloud?
That was taken in the What Up Pete, if you guys are familiar with the podcast. What Up Pete? That was in his front yard.
We were filming. A lot of people, when O'Neill was fighting Luis J. Gomez, the Puerto Rican rattlesnake. Yeah, I don't know what I just kicked, but it fell out, whatever
Did
it
you
was.
just kick something and it shot straight
Yeah.
out to this guy?
Or I kicked something, and I heard it fall. Oh, that's mine.
Okay.
Sorry.
Yeah, don't take that on the way out. Everything else is up for grabs.
So people online were like, "You guys look like a couple of pedophiles in that picture," which is the joke, exactly the joke we were going for.
Like we didn't know we looked like this. People were like, dude, have you seen these fucking guys?
But
like this wasn't intentional. Like we're like, dude, no, this is gonna be like our Abercrombie and Fitch moment right here.
we filmed a short. What is it? It's Danish and O'Neill babysitting, right? Is that what
Yeah,
it's
it's the baby. Yeah, it's part of the trilogy, the Danish and O'Neill trilogy that we put out on YouTube.
So that was that episode. That's a good
Yeah.
question, sir. Thank
But
you.
that is a good question. Yeah, yeah. And we knew that we looked like that. We did. It was an intentional move.
We shaved each other's faces at the same time. Yeah, it was.
That's right. Any other questions from? Yeah. Oh, well, I don't know. Let's talk to All Things Comedy while we're here. Not yet, but hopefully soon. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's about a show called Knockers.
Comedy fight thing going on. Are you gonna fight again?
He wants to know if O'Neill will fight again. These are
Another
off my
comedy
questions.
fight. First of all, I would do.
I heard you're fighting Yakov Smirnoff in Branson, Missouri.
Yeah, it's a big MMA bout over there. If I were gonna fight anybody, I would do it in my own weight class, like somebody who definitely is in my own weight class. But I wouldn't do MMA. I love Muay Thai, and I'm just gonna keep training that.
So
I
you need
might,
a very specific opponent.
yeah, maybe in like I would say give me 2 years, and I might just do like a smoker from like another local gym or something.
What does that mean?
Smoker? Oh, they're just like
Everyone else is like, I don't know what
they're like amateur, but not even sanctioned amateur,
Got
like short bouts that you do with like other gyms and stuff.
What if it's against comedians?
This guy wants you to fight comics only.
Who do you want me to fight?
He wants you to fight Sam Tripoli?
Okay, I'll fight Tripoli. I'll fuck Tripoli up. But then
Why do you hate Sam Tripoli? Because you're also accusing him of hiding the hot dog not in his asshole but in his thigh.
That was those guys too.
So comedy, you can fuck Ari up.
Well, he will definitely fuck Ari up.
Who wouldn't?
Yeah,
You fuck Ari up.
dude, I have fucked Ari up.
I used to play basketball.
Yes, that's not even a lie.
I used to play basketball on the Comedy Store basketball team, like in the league. Ari hates contact more than anyone I've ever seen in my life. And this is basketball. We're not fucking playing tackle football. He would go up for a layup, and if anyone came near him, he throws his body on the floor. I
Yeah.
swear to you, were there. You went.
I
to
was
a
there.
game.
Yeah, yeah. He hates it. I was also going to fight him like 10 years ago, and he made all these excuses on these gyms he couldn't find. And then Joe Rogan was like, Ari, have you ever been punched in the face? And he's like, no. And he's like, dude, it sucks. And then Ari was quickly like, yeah, I don't think we can do this anymore.
I'm a commercial actor. I make money off my face. So
So, yeah.
backed out of the fight. They made a great
That's-
fight promo video that Chris
That's
Rock
true.
made a cameo in.
That's right, unintentionally.
Well, he had to go to his car. And
We
they're like-
moved his car, and then we lined up all these other cars, so we had to walk this path to his car. So he had to run into us, and we hit a camera between two cars and taped him against his will.
Is that on his IMDb page?
I think it is, yeah.
It's called Pootie Tang Part 2.
But Ari, no. There's Tripoli will fuck Ari up for sure. Without a doubt. Tripoli
think-
trained with Master Toddy in Las Vegas.
I think the women in this room would fuck Ari up. To be honest.
Women have fucked Ari up. Any other questions from non-fans like these two guys or women? Whoever would like to ask a question.
Oh shit, that rave song. Yeah, you again. Yeah.
Welcome aboard, sir.
First time advice. You from you or from
Congratulations.
another guy?
She's pregnant. Congratulations. Did you meet her when she was pregnant, or this is like okay?
So your lady's pregnant. You're asking for advice for first-time parent. A lot of people told me don't look in the delivery room. I ran that red light.
He delivered the baby.
I did.
He's like fuck it.
Yeah. So I don't know. I go to the classes that they have, but don't really like when you get in the. It's like war. You can train for it, but you get in there.
There's going to be shrapnel.
A lot of
everywhere.
shit happens. Get the epidural as soon as you can. I'll say that. And I didn't even birth the baby, but I was in there. It got kind of crazy.
You look like a pot smoker, right?
Him or her?
Should he smoke weed before the baby comes?
I think during.
in the delivery room.
During and blow it into her vagina just to calm the baby down.
Actually, hotbox that baby. That would actually be a pretty good idea. That's a good question. Anything though after the baby comes that he should know?
People are going to give you advice. Don't really listen to any of it because they're telling you like stuff that they don't even do themselves, but they think that like they want other people to think that they're doing.
What they wish they would have.
Exactly. So just keep the baby alive and you're good.
Does
That's
the
my
fight
advice.
nanny have anything to add to this? No.
She'll talk to you outside and fight your lady in a post-pregnant street fight.
Pregnant versus non-pregnant.
When are you
Who will
due?
win?
In April?
April. Oh, okay.
This guy's rooting for a 420, baby.
Yeah. You can induce at 420. 420 is?
It is Hitler's birthday.
Whoa, it is?
Yeah.
Jesus. And I've been celebrating
You were
Hitler's
celebrating
birthday and not the weed stuff all
you
these
were,
years.
You were doing the opposite.
I knew it was Hitler's birthday. All right, now. Do we have any other questions? These new folks that just walked in right now, why don't you ask us a
They're
random
like,
question?
where the fuck are we? What's happening?
You just came from the South.
They came from a Matthew Kelly. I don't even. Who is that?
Matthew Kelly, is that a religious figure? Wow, you were gonna.
You were in the wrong place, man. You walked into the number one bestiality podcast in the U.S.
Almost recommend that you leave this instant because everything that you learned there is going to be washed away with our filth. Oh, here we go.
Let's play this song for these people. You'll like this song, man.
Oh wait, she's trying to convert us? Lady, it is way too late for that. We are gonna burn in hell. This is insane. By the way, this is insane. I'm high as shit. This is really like freaking me out. We have these religious people that are trying to convert us, and we're playing a horse fucking anthem.
How do you fight off conversion with horse fucking
That is
anthems?
true. Wait, you're not trying to convert us, are you?
I'm Jewish.
There was a pause there. No, my mind is not malleable at all. I am fucking. I'm going to crash with the rest of this country.
What religion is this Matthew Kelly fella? Catholic? I'm a Jew, and this guy I think is.
This guy hates everybody.
Yeah.
There is no God, and I can't wait to fucking defend
way,
my bunker one day.
I like how you just shit on my song choice, and then you just say that.
Dude, you know I'm high as shit. By the way, I do drugs and I'm drink, so maybe you can help me with that. No, you're like you're already fucked. It's too late. Put us in contact with somebody that can help me. I don't want help at all. My wife is there to support me when I
Turned
get
into
home.
a really weird intervention. If it's like
kinda
if O'Neill had
fascinated by
Southern
it.
relatives who like cared about him, she's like, you need to
No.
care about yourself.
I have
sir.
brother and sister and a mother, and the rest of my family can go fuck themselves. I'll tell you that.
By the way, you have two sisters, and you only named
yeah,
one.
Good point. All right, so I have two sisters. I apologize. I was talking about the older one. Look, we're all Irish twins in that because my brother's 13 months from my sister, and I'm 18 months from my, And
You're
then
like the
I have a
Kerrigans.
9 years later, I had another sister, so I apologize if I don't remember her.
In your defense, you had some of that cheese parmesan weed.
It's true, too. What kind of advice, religious folk, would you give a young man like me? But keep in mind, I'm 40 years old. I just got married last week. Uh-huh.
Some of their. I'm going to translate to
not
the audience
chosen the
at
path.
home. Some of their kids have gone off the path.
Okay.
They're around O'Neill's age. Advice she would give is do the best you can.
I am, by the way.
Yep.
Oh,
And
Jesus
she
Christ.
said, and
that's
the golden
problem.
rule. The golden rule. You can't go
What
wrong
about
with
Eric Heights, the guy who's trying to ride his bike across the country? He's 580 pounds. I can't get behind him.
Oh, I agree, but I don't think she meant Eric Heights.
Okay, I treat people well. So I'm done. There's nothing else I can do.
Will you guys adopt a 40-year-old son named Ryan O'Neill? There's always room
There
for
is
improvement.
room. You know what I've stopped doing was blowing up playground equipment with sticks of dynamite like I used to do as a child.
That's improvement.
So that is an improvement. Okay. Baby steps. I married a really great woman who's like the best person ever. It counterbalanced that I'm the worst person ever. So balance is important, sir, especially if you're doing gymnastics.
Sir, what's in the bags?
What's it? Is that the head of somebody?
What's in the bag?
Is this paraphernalia? Is that a Bible?
Oh, boy.
Oh, there is religious paraphernalia here. Dude, I am obsessed with these
Some holy
fucking
water.
people
I
right
did
here.
ask, and now I regret it instantly. 4 signs of
Four
a
signs
dynamic.
of dynamic Catholic. You, first of all, you look like this guy back here.
That's not a sign.
That's Mexican Jesus right there.
His name's
I don't even know if
Jesus.
you're. Are you Mexican? Oh, you are. Okay, a smidgen.
Un poquito.
Okay. Can Mexicans join your religion? Okay, I was hoping you would say no,
Catholicism-
only white people can, and I'd be like, holy
Catholicism's numbers
shit.
are down. They're taking
Oh, yeah,
whatever
yeah.
they can
They're
get
like-
right now.
Okay, what are the 4 signs of a good Catholic? One,
Number one,
he doesn't blow up shit with a stick of dynamite. He doesn't use 4 hems to get a boner. That's probably one of them. Our old sponsor.
that's
for the
number 2.
podcast.
He goes on BetDSI and uses the promo code DO101.
That's number 3. That's a great.
He likes this song, number 4.
Okay, how about this quote? We got a great quote coming at us.
Want an apple? I'll take you to the wedding chapel.
Best virgin.
It's too small for me. Jesus, you're talking about my penis.
Don't
aren't you?
say
That
don't
is
say
no.
the Lord's name in vain to these
Oh,
people.
sorry. I took a huge hit of marijuana earlier, and I feel like that helped me be my best person. So,
By the way, are we the only podcast to get missionaries to walk in during it? Or
yeah.
I don't recall seeing this during Ian Bagg's show. We are lucky. I'm counting my blessings. As a Jewish man in America, I'm counting my l'chaim.
I would have joined this religion if you didn't have 13 books that I had to read. You literally pulled so many books out. I go, if it was just one, I might have gone with you, but that's way too much fucking reading. Do you have this on audiobook? Because
Yeah.
I'm dyslexic as fuck.
He listened to the audio Bible.
There are audiobooks, but you will not
This
provide them
woman
for
will
me.
not quit on trying to get you to join. I like
By
it.
the way, there's
It's
no.
tenacious.
I do too. but
Everything
I-
you say, you're like, no,
Yeah.
I've killed a man. She's like, we can love you. We can overdo. We can
As
get
long as you
past
be your
it.
best person.
As long as you read the 4 books that Jesus will forgive.
I do think she sees me as like the ultimate challenge. Like this guy is such a piece of shit.
I think you
Let's
look
see
like
if we can get him to join.
You look like their son who like hates them and doesn't call them a lot, and they're like, we can relate to this
We're like,
man.
maybe we
can
could
win.
save this guy.
If we can get him, we can get Scott to come home.
That may be the funniest thing I've ever heard right there.
Thank you.
That was fucking great.
I'm gonna retire. I'm gonna
wait,
retire
are you
out
guys
on
leaving?
top.
No.
have a
Scott's
good
not a
night.
real person. It's a fake person.
Good luck with Scott, guys. Have a good night. Thank
All
you.
right,
for
he's
coming
Jewish
in.
and he's shunning you, but you had a shot at me. I just want to let you know that. You had a shot with me.
Don't pursue the unpursuable. He's leading you on.
No, you did have a shot. I was
Okay.
the unpursuables. I'm in the deepest water.
This poor
I'm
man.
I'm in the Marian trenches right now. Any oceanographers out there?
God bless
you,
you.
too.
God bless America.
Yes. But we're not over yet.
That
Hold
was
on.
great.
Wait for this door to close.
By the way, that husband was
Dude,
like, get me
yeah.
the fuck
There's-
out of here the whole
Dude,
time.
There's no fucking way I would have joined that fucking cult. Are you kidding me?
How dare
Those
you.
Fucking, are you? They were trying to recruit me?
You look like Scott. They wanted
Dude,
to
I will
fucking reach
hunt
out.
people when this country falls. And these people
Jesus.
try to recruit me to their religion? Are you out of your fucking minds? Dude, they walked into the worst possible situation.
But I think they
ever.
thought they could save all of us, but I don't think they could save anyone.
I love how, that lady was diehard. The dude's like, this is a lost cause.
Yeah, he's like, I'm just a gym teacher, just trying to fucking live my life. And she's like, come on, we need to save these men.
She's like, Michael, don't go.
Bill Burr, you're a sinner.
That was pretty crazy that literally the ballsiest missionaries of all time, probably. Well, other than those that go into like Africa
Yeah.
and be like, hey, we're going to convert you guys. It's craziness.
Did anyone almost want to leave with them and join? No one?
These two guys did because they're not real fans. Real fans are like, fuck those people.
Who carries around Bible books on
And so many of them.
on a Saturday night?
What is there to know?
Say a bunch of creeps? Yeah,
Yeah,
fuck
they were
yeah.
fucking creepy, weren't they?
I hope your baby didn't hear that in utero. That Blasphemy.
And dude, they had that hardcore South fucking accent. I think that was put on too.
You think
Like,
it was
those
an
are
act?
pure? Those were hardcore Bible thumpers, man.
What gives it away? The 4 Bibles they had in that little bag?
A little bit. It was a little bit.
That may have.
That may have been, yeah.
Maybe they ran into Eleanor, diehard Catholic, on the street.
Eleanor was converted. She's not doing the storyteller show anymore. She's like, it's the devil's work.
She's like, I met Mary Lou and her husband Bob.
Did that guy have a toupee, by the way? It was it? Because I was going to say something. I go, don't be that much of a dick. But I was like, Jesus, dude.
You're like, Jesus didn't love you enough to give you hair, did he?
Yeah. Just let it fucking go, man. That was like the worst toupee ever. Even his wife was attractive. And I was like, dude, if you want to bone a guy who's only lost 50% of his hair, I'll fuck you.
You know who has a gift for spotting toupees? Is my old man, Al Danis. It's
What?
his
He's like a
gift.
toupee hunter?
It's his gift to the world.
That's fucking...
There have been people I'm like, no way, and then he's right on them.
Why? Because you ripped it off?
Yeah. I'm like, let me
How do you-
check. And then sure enough, like
Oh,
he would
dude.
say Mexican Jesus has a toupee, and I'd be like, no way, and then he'd rip that long hair off.
I think he
would.
has a two beard.
Or not to beard.
That is the question. Somebody should have run over and ripped that guy's toupee off, and then we should have all beat the shit out of him.
Jesus.
Well, fuck his religion and pushing it on us.
But you were like going along with
Yeah,
it.
to humor him because I thought it was good fodder for the podcast. It wasn't. You guys buying into that?
No, I didn't. But you were like,
Dude.
you were giving them a platform.
I'm a nihilist. I believe in nothing other than taking a hit off Renazizi's vape pen again.
Why did you let him hold it? Why didn't you hold it?
Because he was hitting the button that said go.
You
or
couldn't do
start.
that? You're like-
I didn't know where it was.
Oh.
I was pretty drunk at the time.
By the way, when I had to urinate unprofessionally a few minutes ago, Renazizi was in the bathroom, would not open the door for me to use the sink.
Weird.
And I'm doing a show. I'm trying to be professional.
Yeah, what a dick.
Yeah.
All right, we hate Renazizi.
Just because he's wearing his Sandlot shirt. Were you raising your hand? Were you stretching, miss?
Oh, are there any other questions? Because we probably got to wrap it up because it looks like people want to close this studio down.
Yeah.
Any other questions? This guy who's dressed to play soccer right now.
That's White Bread's friend,
I
Rye
know.
Bread.
It's marble rye bread.
Jewish rye.
Anybody else? Young lady that's with the guy who didn't want to be here. If you could ask any question to us right now, what would it be?
Do you want to convert us to Islam?
Nothing. I'm not going to leave until she says one question. Just do it. Just do it.
Everyone's doing it, man.
What? Whoa, she's got one. What is it? Where?
What's our next drink that we're drinking?
Well, probably 15 more Dos Equis. And Eleanor's leftover drink.
Yeah. Sure.
Wait, is that your answer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yep, that's it.
Just yeah.
All right. So if there's no more questions, should we
Let's end it with a
dismount?
song. Yeah. Thank you guys
Let's
for
end it
coming
too.
out. You guys
Yeah.
are great. We love you all. Here we go.
This was a lot of fun.
Back to the song that those Catholics didn't get to hear the full song.
By the way, that was insane when you played it for
Want some grains? Your hindquarters are making me insane. You're a beautiful animal, but I don't wanna fuck you. I don't wanna fuck you, no. You're a beautiful animal.
You don't even stay to the end of the song?
I don't wanna fuck you.
It's curb stop these guys.
I might be
Hey, what?
a
Is he wearing
man.
short shorts?
You might be a horse.
We knew they weren't D&O fans from that.
Bond between us is an overwhelming force. If they could see inside
Thank you so
us,
much for coming, man.
then they know that it's true.
No,
And
I'm
you'd
good.
be
I don't like it.
inside
Thank you.
me,
I appreciate it.
and I'd be inside you.